Man, I've been testing out this deck on Arena. I'm really excited to just kind of get in real life and fuck around with. It's that new
Yeah.
Hobus Steerum deck, just a lifelink mill deck, or a life game mill deck. Trying to get a few games in before I head up to the LGS.
There you go.
And I don't want to run Captain America in person tonight, so I thought I'd run it on here before going. Hey, it's Princess Penelope. Alright.
Did you boot me or did you kick?
I think you just left. I thought you just left.
Nah, legs on me for some reason.
Yeah, that was not me. I don't kick people.
Should I play Ululek or Lathril?
Ooh, looks was my first deck I made whenever I got back into the game. Up a spot the pre-con. You run echoes and shit?
Yeah.
Nah, don't run that. Like, don't run Ululek. That's just gonna be annoying just to keep up with. I only run Ululek on fucking Arena anymore. Just so I don't have to keep up with it.
Yeah, it's really high bracket 4.
Yeah. I
Got like reflections of Litjara, echoes in there.
Yeah, no, we're doing bracket 3, my man. I'm doing
Yeah.
low. I'm probably doing low bracket 3. Like any of my game changers are pseudo game changers, not even real ones. I'm poor and broke.
Yeah, I got one game changer in here.
Like I said, swatting, reflecting swat. I got what you call it, bolt bin. Penelope. What's up with
Keeps
Penelope?
kicking me.
That's weird. I don't see Penelope in here, so we're gonna kick them out. Usually waiting for participant means they're not even in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just added Flare Fortitude to it not too long ago. I got the Grimoire coming in. I'm gonna add Cyclonic Griff to it whenever it gets in.
I'll tell you a sick card to add to it is remember what it's called.
Recently learned I've been running Excalibur wrong. I've been reducing its mana cost based on the number of art historics I have rather than the mana value of the historics I have. What the fuck? Petey, are you seeing this?
Yeah, I don't know.
It just kicked him out and brought Princess Penelope back. And this guy.
What's up, Mr. Fancy?
What's up?
What's up, Fancy? So now let's get soaked wet wipe. There he is. Yo, I don't think Princess Penelope likes you, bro. Like, she kicked you out and brought Mr. Fancy in with her and came back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We don't
I
even
don't
know
know
what
why I keep
happened.
getting put.
Like, as soon as you left, it just replaced you with Princess Penelope again and Mr. Fancy here.
There he goes again.
Alright, I'm gonna close the lobby and restart it. Maybe it's glitched. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just him, because it is just him.
Oh, why did they kick?
I don't know. I'm gonna restart the lobby real quick.
Alright.
Alright, see if that fixes it. There's soaked wet wipes. There's Mr. Fancy. Now who gets in here first, Penelope or the other dude?
A new person.
Oh. What's up, Mosey?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to drop you, buddy. We're waiting for someone else.
Well, then make it private and then invite them, then make it public. What the fuck?
Okay. Well, I ain't taking the whole time to explain the whole situation to him. Well, it's good to see that you're at least staying around, Soaked Wet Wipe.
I appreciate it. At least it's not kicking me anymore.
I don't think dude's joining back.
Man has some genet.
Alright, I guess we'll run this then.
What's up, guys?
What's up, brother? Alright, someone wanna roll a dice and I'll randomize that many times.
17. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's 6-sided. 6-sided specifically for that reason, because I don't want to do it 17 to 18 times.
I see 1.
Got the same idea.
Yeah.
There you go. If you guys wouldn't mind just cutting your decks before y'all draw y'all starting hands. You hear me, Wet Wipe?
Yeah, I cut it.
Okay.
5 times, but I can cut it again if you want.
Oh, no. If you did, that's good. I trust you. I'm going to draw my starting hand. Oh. Colors are y'all running? What y'all's commanders?
I'm working on it. I am Muldrotha the Gravetide.
Nelly.
Alright, yeah. I can run this, I think.
You, Captain America.
Yeah.
That's a bad hand. Get shuffled. Second.
Heard that. Soaked Wet Wipe.
Yo.
I will extend an olive branch at the beginning of the game currently. Because if I get Commander's Plate and it stays, we'll be wide open.
What's the olive branch?
I just offer a truce. Starting truce.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you can go ahead and start us off, Fancy.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll keep this.
I was going to say, even if he mulligan, by the time we got around him, he might fucking have a new hand already.
Yeah. Alright. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally show my hand off.
Oh,
Alright.
dude, that's such a good hand. Holy fuck, we're done.
I know, right?
Fancy's fucked us
Shit.
all.
Yep. We're off the beginning.
Draw. Play a Llanowar Waste. Tap 1 into a Soul Ring. I'll tap 2 into a Throne of the God Pharaoh.
Alright. That's
And I'll
fucking
have
wild. Throne of the God Pharaoh.
Yeah. I'm glad we're all typing just to figure out what the hell that is.
I've never heard of it. I love that it has a hyphen in it.
Okay,
No
cool.
fucking reason
Awesome.
at all.
Great. Right.
I don't like that.
Dark 6 Shores Pass.
Go white. Damn, I was 1 off from having a starting game action. or pre-game action, and that'll be turn.
I will
Sit
tap.
up in my chair.
No, it's
Play.
Fancy's turn.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'll put that card back on top. My thing was lit up. Okay.
Now it's your turn.
All right. Redo. Draw. Opulent Palace comes in tapped. I will play a forest and play an Elves of the Deep Shadow, and I'll take 1 damage from the Llanowar. And I'll pass.
Forest.
I forgot. Throne of the God Pharaoh at my end step. Each opponent loses life equal to the number of tap creatures I control. I don't have any tap. Okay. Pass turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Growth Spiral. Draw a card. I'm gonna put this other forest on the field, and then that'll be my turn.
Growth what?
Growth Spiral. Draw a card, and then you may pay a land from your hand onto the battlefield.
Oh, that's just an instant.
Yeah.
Tap 2, Felwar Stone, turn.
Could get my commander out. Oh, I can't play that. Yeah. Commander it is. And with that, that's turn.
I'll keep on tap, draw. I will tap 2, 4. I'll take a damage from Llanowar. I'll play my commander, Lathro.
Okay.
And I will I'll swing 1 at Serenity
I've been booped.
for 1, and then each opponent will lose 1 life.
I've been booped again.
Since you dealt combat damage to an opponent that isn't mine, you and I both draw a card.
Okay. And then take 1 damage, Mr. Fancy.
Yep. Tap, draw. I'm going to preface that I'm going to play this. It's going to look bad, but there's not really good cards to get with it. Windswept Heath. I'm going to fetch. Where is it? There it is. Overgrown Stone. I'm going to do more. I'll shuffle in a half a second. Or now, because I... 4 mana, play a Mawu. 3/3 trample vigilance. If I put a counter on it, I put that many +1. That's good?
Yep.
All right, that's my turn. Go ahead.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Maybe that's too much light. That's better.
We'll go 3. And we'll go Sword of Vengeance. Yes. It's your turn. Fancy.
Yep.
If you guys don't know, Sword of Vengeance.
Yep. Sword of Vengeance.
Yeah.
Yep. +2/+0 and all the keywords.
Not all, but most.
Okay, I'm gonna play land for turn, and I'm gonna play Brash Taunter. Okay. So with that, I will now proceed to combat. What's your commander that you got out over there? What is he? Is it 2/3?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have another blocker. I guess I'll just swing towards Blunt.
The
I'll
fuck?
swing Nelly towards Blunt. Take 2 damage,
It's fucked up.
commander damage. But when Nelly attacks, I get to goad target creature. Soaked wet wipe. I will goad your. I mean, I will suspect your commander.
All right.
And with that, that is turn.
Remind me again what suspect?
Suspect means that your creature has menace and cannot block.
Okay.
And my commander will then go to all suspected creatures.
So it has to attack.
Yes.
All right. Draw.
It has double menace.
Yep. I don't even know what double menace even really means if it does anything. I don't think it
No.
does.
No,
What's that?
there's
Double
only.
miss.
It doesn't do anything.
I didn't think so.
Goat doesn't give it menace.
No.
Play-
But suspect does.
Yeah, but does his thing already have menace?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying.
That's where y'all lost me.
All right. I will pay 2. A forest. I'll play Reclamation Sage. I'll destroy your arcane signet, Mr. Fancy.
Yeah, fuck you, Fancy.
I will tap 1, take 1 damage off of my Elves of Deep Shadow. That'll be a colorless, and then I'll tap for a forest. I'll play a Priest of Titania.
Okay.
I'll move to combat. Oh, 2 creatures.
So your commander has to attack, and it just can't attack Fancy.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
What's up, Worm Food? We are running Captain America.
Do what?
He muted himself before he
He's
could
in-
finish what he was saying.
He's in stream. He was saying hi to somebody.
I was talking to chat. Oof.
I'll attack with Lathril to Serenity.
I take 2, and you make 2 more dudes, and
With that, soaked, mean you both draw a card.
You having a good day today, Worm?
And then at my end step, everybody will take 2 damage.
This is us right now. We're shit. I
So
do
I drew
nothing.
2 cards.
Getting owned on right now.
And I'll pass turn.
What's that creature next to your commander?
It is a Elves of Deep Shadow. I can add Swamp, and it deals 1 damage to me.
2 mana for an Arcane Signet. And then 3 mana for Galandra. She tapped for a green mana, and if I cast a spell with CMC 6 or greater, I draw a card.
Really wish I could click on your stuff.
Right,
Nope,
I
got-
can't click
was
on
able to click on
anyone's.
one of them. Oh, it's a dog. That's cute.
I can click on yours.
It's a dog coming at you. It's a 3/3 Trample Vigilance.
I will block with Brash. Brash
So
Launcher.
I sound 1, and then you take 2.
What? It's trample.
Yeah.
Whenever Brash Taunter is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target opponent, and I will deal 3 damage back to you.
Only 1 damage hits it.
Yeah, I blocked with him.
Yeah, so I take 1, right?
It also includes excess damage. Well, technically, excess damage is also trample.
Yeah, so I would deal 1 damage to it, because that's its toughness, and then
Yeah.
2 to your face.
Yep.
And then I take 1. All right, that's my turn. Go ahead.
Hey, another island. Not island, but another land, I meant to say. It is land. It is land. Alright. We're gonna tap 4 and scoop at instant speed. No. We're going to tap 4 and place Nahiri. Hair of the Ancients.
Nahiri. You're muted, by the way.
Oh shit. Oh shit, my bad. We're playing Nahiri, Hair of the Ancients. And we're gonna do the +1. Equip Sword of Vigilance to it.
Okay.
And we'll call turn.
All right, it's Nellie's turn.
All right.
You know, I played that Felwar Stone. I haven't gotten any value out of it yet.
Access tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Oh, dude, that's totally gonna be a Rogue Passage reprint.
Oh, Secret Tunnel? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Dude, if it's not, I'll riot. I'll go down to LA and I'll riot right now.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Lorn of the Third Path. Vigilance. When it enters battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Does anybody have any artifacts or enchantments out?
That's really
Yes.
this
I got an Arcane
targeted.
Signet.
I have a Soul Ring and a Throne of the God Pharaoh.
Say that's so.
That throne is hurting.
Yeah,
And then he has an equipment.
Yeah, I have an equipment of fell or a stone, but don't target me. Come on. What am I really doing over here?
Hiding your shit underneath the token so I can't click on it.
It's sort
Oh,
of vengeance.
it's a Sword of Vengeance.
Hiding shit for one.
First strike, vigilance,
I
trample,
don't.
haste.
I don't hide shit. I'm not your ex-girlfriend or mine.
You know what? The Sword of Vengeance sounds like a good idea to me. That's indestructible. Deals that much. Okay. With that, I am then.
Got put hurt by that joke. That's fucking funny.
You got your Planeswalker out. You
That
don't
was a
necessarily
good
have
one.
blockers except for a 1/1 token. Soaked. What do you have for blockers?
A 2/1 Reclamation Sage, a 1/1 Priest of Titiana. I have two 1/1 Elf tokens, and that's it.
I like how one dude's making that joke about himself.
Yeah,
Now I got a 3/3 and a 1/2.
Whenever. Still getting butthurt about it.
All right. Well, Serenity. Not Serenity. Whatever. I'll be swinging Nelly your way, and I'll be goading your 3/3. I mean, suspecting your 3/3.
Okay. It has been suspected. I cannot block it. And then
It has vigilance.
I'll take 2.
All right. And then I will proceed to goad all suspected creatures again.
Yep.
And that is turn.
All right. Upkeep, untap.
Do they stay suspected forever?
So long as Nelly remains on the board.
All right.
Well, yes, actually, suspected stays forever. But they do not get goaded by suspect. They get goaded by Nelly because they are suspected.
All right, I'll play a swamp. I'll move to combat. Captain, I'm sorry, buddy, but I need the tokens. I'm just gonna send Lathro at you for 2.
Cool. I'm glad you guys all know who the real threat is here.
I just need.
Well, he can't attack. No, he can't attack Fancy with that creature anyway.
Yeah.
Nope. You take the damage. I assume that as a yes. I can't even tell. All right. Well, soaked meaning you both draw a card then.
All right. Second main phase.
It's funny.
I will tap my Priest of Titiana.
I've played 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2 cards, 3 cards.
8 forests.
I haven't done shit.
Anybody missing land drops yet?
I will pay.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'll pay 2 of those 8. 2 of those 8 for a Leaf Crown Visionary. Other elves I control get +1/+1 whenever I cast an elf spell. I can pay a forest. If I do, I draw a card.
Okay. How many elves you got right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. That makes 9.
Hey, add some
No.
new equipment from or some of the stuff from
Cool.
Final Fantasy.
It's gonna be a quick
Okay.
game.
Yep.
I'll pay 3 more of those forests for a Circle of Dreams Druid. I add forest for each creature I control.
Yep.
I'll pay 1 forest to draw a card, so that'll take me to 2 forests floating.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Part of the camera angle is part of the strategy. I see it coming already.
I'll pay one more of the forest. I'll play an arbor elf.
Okay.
I'll use that last floating one to draw a card.
Okay.
See, the smarter thing would have been if I could be concentrating on him.
I so want that freaking dog card. It looks so adorable.
Mo?
Yes.
I'll pay 2 off my soul ring and play an arcane signet.
Okay.
I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll play Elven Ambush. I'll create a 1/1 green elf creature token for each elf I control.
Fuck me. I got it.
It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll create 11 more. And then I'll pass turn.
Okie dokie.
On your insta up, I'll scoop at instant speed.
I'll scoop at instant speed.
Okay.
That's
draw.
funny.
I will play no. 5, 6, cast Muldrotha. Good uncast, good uncast.
Yeah.
Alright, I will play a Windswept Heap from my graveyard and will immediately fetch.
That's an interesting legendary card.
What?
Medusa.
Yeah. Do I not have?
I don't know.
Damn, I don't have Breeding Pool inside of this deck. Fine, I get another forest. I'm sad about it. I have to attack with Mawu, and I'm sad. All right. Are you actually scooping?
No.
Okay.
Well, luckily you're attacking me.
I will. Yeah, I will. I'm sorry. It's a 3/3.
Alright, block my 1/1.
Okay. It kills the 1/1. You take 2.
Oh yeah, trample, sweet. Yeah, you and I both draw a card then.
All right. That's my unfortunate turn.
Play land.
I wonder what Blunt is cooking over there. I'm kind of wondering.
Nothing.
Nothing. That right. Good stuff.
Tap a white, red. Tap 2 others. Gonna go Aster. Pair of blades. Aster into the top 7 cards in my library, and skill and equipment or a vehicle card from London. Put it in my hand. Rest on bottom.
Not a bad card. Mjolnir. That's dope.
Yep.
I do her neck 2, top 6, and exact same thing.
Make another token, man. Oh, you're gonna remove a loyalty counter.
Yep.
Put and/or Flames of the West in my hand.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking equipment deck.
I mean, yeah. It's just the last two flips have been like, huh, okay,
Turn. Not like I'm doing anything though.
Yeah. I mean, you and me both.
All right. Untap.
I mean, I'm not even sure what your comment meant.
All right. I'm gonna tap Lauren.
Everybody draw a card.
No, not everybody. Target opponent, draw a card.
Okay.
Serenity, you and I both draw a card.
Sweet.
And I am going to play Needle Spires for turn. Comes in on top because I will be showing up planes.
Okay.
Oh, dope.
Are you
Okay.
saying you're upset because I used the button to untap all and go to my draw, untap and draw?
What is the most threatening thing on Soak
I feel like clicking
Soaked Wet Wipe
individual one.
board right now?
Here's Commander. His
Dope.
Commander taps and deals 10. That being said, all the other things that make an upsetting amount of mana are also a problem.
Yeah.
Because he has Circle of Dreams Druid, which is basically Gaia's Cradle. And then he has Priest of Titania, which is also basically a Gaia's Cradle in this deck.
Remember, guys, I'm the biggest threat here, though.
Dude, I can't do anything about it. If I had an option, I would. But his commander makes me not have an option.
Talking about things.
Okay, that's a good card to get out, but I don't know. All right, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Steel Hellkite.
Yeah.
And with that, I do need to swing though. I will be swinging Brash Tonner towards Soaked Wet Wipe, and I will be swinging Nelly. That's a 4/4. What's your commander?
Mine?
Yeah.
6/6.
I'm sorry, but I may actually. I could.
You're gonna suspect my commander?
Yeah, I don't want you to block.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I'll be suspecting your commander. I'll be swinging a 1/1 Brash Tanner at you. So what?
How much damage?
1/1. Literally just 1.
I unfortunately take 2.
Yerp.
And 2 more Nelly damage. Or 2 Nelly damage.
Yeah. I really don't want to be suspecting your stuff. I want to suspect. Well, if I suspect all these fucking tokens.
I mean, you know, I can't say anything. Like, I'm definitely, like, we're all playing, like, reasonably level 3, so we're all about to be a problem.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright.
All right.
For reference, chat, I am
upkeep,
nowhere close to being
attack,
problem.
draw.
This hand did not play out like I wanted it to.
Alright,
If you wouldn't
so
have gotten rid of my Sword of Vengeance, I'd be doing.
I mean that's pretty much game because I'm gonna tap my 10 tokens and then I'm gonna tap 6 of my tokens and 4 more elves. That'll be 20 damage across the board, and then with
So
Throne of
you have to tap Lathel to do it, right?
yeah. So,
So
Yeah, it's
I'll
only
tap
tapped 10.
Lathril,
yep.
and then I'll tap 10 untapped elves.
Yep. And we all lose 10 and you gain 10.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep. Sorry, I just built this deck, so I'm not like too familiar with it.
Okay.
Okay, I see what. Okay.
Yeah. Unless you had a way to untap him, then yeah.
Yeah. Which there is a couple in this deck, but I don't have it.
So you're doing it right now?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
waiting for him to resolve his actions before I take the damage.
I will. All right. I will pay I'll tap my Priest of Titiana
Mm-hmm.
for a fuck ton of mana. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 mana.
Yep.
I'll pay 6 of it
For
a Kindred Summons. I'll choose a creature type elf. I'll reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal X creature cards of the chosen type, where X is the number of creatures I control of that type.
oh shit.
I'll put those cards on the battlefield, shuffle the rest in the bottom of my library.
Okay. And all right. So go ahead and do that.
All right. So Marwyn the Nurturer.
All right, that's 1.
2. Elvish Visionary.
How many do you have right now?
10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
22 triggers. Okay. So you're at 2.
Land. Sorcery. 3. Dwayne Guiltleaf.
Yep.
Radiant Shaman.
4,
Elvish Dreadlord.
5.
6. Species Specialist.
Okay.
7. Essence Warden.
Okay.
8. 9.
What is that 9th creature?
Deathbloom Ritualist and Galadrim Brigade.
Okay.
I count this, I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 10. Poison Tip Archer. 11. Skimfar Shadow Sage. 13. 14. Herald, King of Skimfar. 15.
Do you even have any more creatures in there?
Well, I'm just hoping that there's this very specific elf that he doesn't flip over. So you're at 16 now.
Crazy.
17.
Okay.
18. 19. Solar Messenger. 20.
Realmwalker.
Yeah. Beast Whisperer. Wirewood Chancellor.
So it's 21. You got one more.
Yeah. Elvish Warmaster. All right.
Okay. So you have a metric fuck ton of triggers.
Yeah. All right. Other elf creatures,
Yeah.
I get +1/+1.
Quick.
Draw a card off of Elvish Visionary. Marwyn, the Nurturer, will get 21.
21 counters because she sees them all.
I'll create a fuck ton more of tokens from Elvish Warmaster.
The ability only triggers once. So it's one or more, so you only get one.
Okay. So 17. Wirewood Channeler. Add X mana of any color. Beast Whisperer. Whenever I cast a creature spell, draw a card.
You haven't cast a creature.
Yeah.
That just enters.
Sylvan Messenger, ETBs, enters battlefield, reveal top 4 of my library, put all elf cards revealed this way into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. No elf cards. I'll put them on the bottom of my library.
Yep.
Put a counter on each up to 2 target creatures off of Rishkar, Pima Renegade. I'll put a 1/1 there. I'll put a 1/1 on Dwyn.
Mm-hmm.
War Elves.
Yep.
Timberwatch Elf.
Yep.
Numa. Herald, King of Skimfar. ETBs, look at top 5 cards in my library. I may reveal an Elf, Warrior, or Tyvar card. 1, 2, 3, 4. No elf cards. I'll put those on the bottom. Gala Greeters. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield.
Gala Greeters will see all 3 of her modes trigger.
Yeah. I'll put a 1/1 counter on. So I'll put 21 1/1 counters on Gala Greeter.
No. So it only triggers once. You only can choose one of those modes. So all 3 modes will be chosen.
Okay.
You're good. I'm just trying to help because I know that what just happened is a mess.
Skimfar Shadow Sage enters the battlefield. I'll choose 1. Each opponent loses X life, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have the creature type in common with it. So that's probably in the game.
And that's game.
Yeah.
So we all take 42.
Oh yeah, GG's.
Okay.
Man, I wish I had the mana up.
All right.
Thanks for helping me sift through that.
Yeah, not a problem. Trust. I used to have a Lastral deck, and I got rid of it for exactly that reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I just built it like yesterday. Good game, y'all.
All right. You playing another one, or?
Yeah. Kind of building a new deck right now.
Lon, are you playing another one?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Okay.
The game already started?
No.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna actually. Oh shit! It's 6 o'clock. I got some shit to do. Actually, I will see you guys later.
All right, later.
Are we playing a new game or?
Oh. All right, y'all. We're gonna end stream, or at least, cause I want to do this deck real quick. So, if you guys wouldn't mind just holding on, I can put on YouTube for us to listen to while I build this deck. Or if you guys got any deck, ooh, if you guys got any ideas and want to help me build this deck, that'd be awesome too. You're first as well. I'm building a hope deck, life gain mill. So I need the best mill cards and the best life gain. I'm doing like battlefield trigger as well. Um, should be the light crystal, not the wind crystal. That irks me. Oh, we need some equipment. What's up with double strike? Someone's gonna power him.
See 2 videos of suspects that just won't stop attacking officers in Illinois.
Hey, sir, I got to talk to you real quick, okay, miss? Miss. Come here, stop.
Just before this, Joliet Police Department in Illinois received a 911 call reporting a domestic battery.
Joliet 911, where's your emergency?
I have somebody in my house.
Okay, and what's her name?
Her name is Armani.
All right, does she have any weapons?
Not at this moment, but
Okay, are there any weapons in the house?
we have knives and stuff in the house. No
Like
knives.
kitchen knives?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Who is it that she attacked? All right, does anybody need an ambulance?
No ambulance.
Okay, I'm going to get the officers on the way over there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When officers find this female matching the description of the suspect, this happens.
Come here,
Oh,
stop.
is this
stop.
only?
Stop.
Oh yeah, I guess this is only. Yeah, it's a
Don't
tank.
run. Don't run. Don't
touch him.
Don't run.
Get paid. Stop. You're under arrest. Stop running. And talk to us. I don't even know you.
Come on, we just need to talk to you.
Is your name Armani? Leave me alone. We need to make sure you're okay. I'm fine. I literally said that. You shouldn't even have a weapon on you. Can you hurry up? Shut up. You shut up.
Get up.
Hey, you talk to me respectfully. I'm not playing with you. You talk to me respectfully. What is your name? What is your name? Harry, stop yelling. What's your fucking name?
Relax.
I'm not playing with your bitch ass.
Okay.
Do you see it in my eyes now? You don't care at all. Racist ass. All this shit is racist. You just want me to die wherever I want. Now you hurry up. Hey, I'm not playing with you. Hurry up.
On the van.
Send us the van. Help! 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 Do you hear me? I said you're going to hell. I'm not playing with you, Tracy. Pick your head up so I can put this under your head. What is it? Your hood. You don't care, bro. Go get my shoes, bro. You know it's too cold.
Shut up. Let's stay down.
I am down. I know the rules, bro. Nobody was talking to you. I ain't got to do shit y'all say ever. You got shackles?
Johnny got shackles?
He better. His camera better be on too. Help! Help!
20 from 25, where are you guys at?
Yeah, Sam's Club.
Oh.
Right in front of Sam's Club.
Top floor.
Right by the entrance.
And I'm gonna get up nice and easy. You better be nice.
20 from 25, where you guys at? Right in front of Sam's Club.
Right by the entrance.
Do not kick and do not hit. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand up. Get your coat. Oh, I'm sure.
You want for a mic or?
Be nice. I know how to get in my car.
Go ahead.
We work at Hold on.
Yeah, she lost him over there. You know where my squad's at? It's gonna be like right there.
You're over there?
Yeah.
What about my what about my Bible though? Can I keep that with me? No, hold on to it. You'll bring it right there, right? This is sitting on the back seat, so I don't know what that is.
133 is not bad, so.
Armani caused several abrasions and scratches on the side of an officer's face. Armani was charged with domestic battery, resisting, obstructing, 3 counts of aggravated battery to a peace officer causing great bodily harm, and aggravated assault to a peace officer. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Hey, how you brothers doing?
Good. What's going on, man?
All right, so the situation is this. I got all my information. I was coming to renew my ID. Excuse me, I'm in the spit value of it. But I asked for my real ID, right? And she told me that I needed my social security card. I say, ma'am, you got it on file. I don't have my social security card, but I have your social security card with my name, my birth certificate, my address. I'm renewing my address
do the same thing here too, where I needed my actual physical social security card because they won't take anything else, even if it's on file. Because they want to verify that it's you and you have control of your social
Okay,
security
but
card.
my ID is my ID, right? So when I come up here, my picture on there, right?
Yeah.
So they can't say it's not me if you look at physically in my face, see the same birth certificate, the same name.
But what they do is beyond us too.
I get that too, but that's not the law, my man. That's all I'm saying. It's not the law, bro. The only reason I called the law is to enforce the law, because that's not the law. Do I need to? Can you got your phone? Just so it don't think that I'm manipulating. Pull up Chevron versus America, and it's gonna tell you.
We're not gonna stand here.
All I'm saying is
You have to go.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm paid for my ID. Where's my ID? You know what? Just don't worry about it. Come on, now, baby. Like, bro, like, all I want to know, what, can I have both of you guys' card, please? Thank you. No, you got cards. You have to have cards, bro. Okay, what's your name? What's your name? Huh? Alan 1148. 1148 Allen. Can you write this down, baby? Oh, I'll just record it. 1148 Allen. What's your name, sir?
Romero 1335.
Remember 1335. Okay, y'all have a good day.
You do not want me to go and see if I can get some more. Sounds good. All right, thank you. Excuse me? What's that? Did you just threaten me? Did you just threaten me? I suggest you get in that car before I get up to it, or I will send you to jail. You do not tell me that you will beat my ass. You do not tell me that you will beat my ass.
You don't touch me.
I will make the rules here. I suggest you get in the car.
You don't make no rules.
Really?
You don't make no rules.
Turn
Don't
around.
touch me.
Turn around.
Don't touch me, bro.
Turn around.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No. Hold on.
Turn around.
Hold on.
Get out of the car right now.
I got it on camera. Y'all suspect. That's why I be killing y'all, bro. I came up here for a problem. Y'all arrested me. Cause you got an ego problem. He got an ego problem. That shit, though. Good punch, though. You got a do not that much. But you might get his head. You want to be respectful, though. Him, not so much. This a hoe. You a hoe. I wanted to whip your ass. Straight up. Oh, y'all finna get fired, bro. On my soul. Y'all finna get fired.
I'm not believing it. No, he's just really red. He hit him really good.
Oh, right in the back of the ear. Okay. Well, have you come to look at that? Okay.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I asked you to help me, bro. I asked you to help me, bro. I literally asked you to help me, bro. They're killing us out here. I asked you to help me, bro. I really did, bro. And I came to you as a man. And I walked away because you told me to walk away. And this f***ing cracker he came and assaulted me and you was with him. And cursed you and your children, bro. On my soul.
This suspect was charged with resisting, obstructing, aggravated battery to a peace officer, and aggravated assault on a peace officer. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, the great part here is the officers do locate the woman, but the problem is, although backup is en route, these people on the road seem to be oblivious to what's going on around them. And you think sirens and flashing red and blue lights will be enough for people to easily pull to the right. And when these drivers don't pull over,
crazy.
not just being inconsiderate, they could be creating a deadly situation. And every second that backup is delayed, the risk for officers on scene does skyrocket. And officers responding to a violent suspect aren't just strolling into a routine traffic stop. They are sprinting into the unknown. When they can't get through because someone is distracted to yield, it leaves the first officer vulnerable, outnumbered, outpowered, and exposed. And 75% of police officers reported delayed backup during emergencies. And I'm not saying it's totally because of distracted drivers, but if we can be a part of the solution, I think it's a good thing. Because if an officer gets ambushed because somebody couldn't reach them because you didn't pull over, I don't think it's something I could live with, and neither should you. Now, in this next case, what should have been a routine trip to the DMV turned into a threat against police. Now, the man didn't have the proper paperwork. Instead of leaving peacefully and coming back on another day, like every other frustrated citizen, he chose to act out on his anger. But here's the problem, because he's clearly screaming threats across the parking lot at these officers. But I'll say, unless he's right up on you and closing the distance, just give him a warning and keep it moving. That's the way I would have handled it to avoid what happened next. But here's the takeaway, because there's a difference between standing up for yourself and spiraling into threats over paperwork. But here's my question: by approaching this guy, was the fire fed? Because not every loudmouth needs a show of force, because I know sometimes disengaging is a smarter move to allow tempers to burn out on their own.
Stay right there! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we're taking a look at one of the dumbest heists I have ever seen. It didn't even involve Florida, meth, or a stolen golf cart. Nope, this one happened in sunny Fresno, California. A city that's basically Florida, California.
I don't think that's actually true.
We've got body armor, we've got an AR-15, we've got suspects impersonating cops, and a safe so big they couldn't even close their trunk. This isn't a movie, it's a masterclass in stupid and overconfidence. There's a couple videos I want to go over today, including a female police officer shooting herself in a mirror, but we'll get there. First, a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor for this video is PDS Debt. Being in debt sucks. Trust me, I know from experience. After my stint in the military, I came back home with almost nothing, and I wish I had PDS Debt to help me out back then. Look, gents, if you're buried under credit card debt, loans, or even medical bills, PDS Debt can help you out today. They go beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation. They take the information that you give them, and they craft a personalized plan just for you. Another good thing about PDS Debt helping you out is that there is no minimum credit score requirement. They are here to specifically help you save more and pay off your debt faster. They want to put that money right back where it belongs, in your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they have hundreds of 5-star reviews on Google. But why though? Because they have helped tens of thousands of people get out of debt. PDS Debt has been a sponsor of mine for quite a while, and I've already heard stories from some followers how much they've helped them out of debt. All you gotta do is take a quick debt assessment. Find the best option for you over at pdsdebt.com/donut. Like I said, just head on over there, take that assessment, see how they can help you today. That's pdsdebt.com/donut. Now that the ad is out of the way, let's get into our first story. We are going to be talking about a DoorDash driver. A DoorDash driver who tries to rob literally the worst person he could have chosen to rob. A paralyzed, retired sheriff's deputy. Yeah, great plan, moron.
Moron! Whoa, you're a moron! You're a moron!
Let me walk you through this disaster. Retired Madison County Deputy Brad Sullivan, yeah, the guy that took 2 bullets in the head in 2019, chasing down a kidnapping suspect and survived, placed
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let them know. How the protest doing? Nobody's even watching her. They don't even care.
Everybody ready? Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah.
Let me just say that I am proud to stand here with leaders from our region. There are over 30 mayors represented here who I think reflect the concerns that are going on in our community right now. A week ago, everything was peaceful in the city of Los Angeles and in all of the representatives
there was no
behind
crime
me in their cities as well.
Yeah.
Things began to be difficult on Friday
Right.
when raids took place. And it's important that I begin there because that is the cause of the problems that have happened in the city of Los Angeles and other cities.
Well,
This was this was provoked by the White House.
Yes.
The reason
Trump
why
made them light the
we
cars
don't
on
know.
fire.
I posit
He made
that
them do
maybe
that.
we are part of a national experiment to determine how far the federal government can go in reaching in and taking over power from a governor, power from a local jurisdiction.
That's right.
And frankly, leaving our city and our citizens, our residents, in fear.
Emotional
All of
messaging.
us represent cities in this region where immigrants are key, and if in some
Key for
cases
what?
not the majority of the population. To have people live in fear like it is today is just unacceptable. So we started off by hearing the administration wanted to go after violent felons, gang members, drug dealers. But when you raid Home Depots and workplaces, when you tear parents and children apart, and when you run armored caravans through our streets, you're not trying to keep anyone safe. You're trying to cause fear and panic. And when you start deploying federalized troops on the heels of these raids, it is a drastic and chaotic escalation and completely unnecessary.
They had to deploy
These
the
aren't
troops
the
because
criminals
it was
the
chaotic.
administration is allegedly targeting. These are mothers and fathers, restaurant workers, seamstress,
More
home
emotional
care
messaging.
workers, everyday Angelinos trying to make a living.
Yep.
We've heard stories of unmarked federal vans parked near LAUSD school graduations. A U.S. citizen, 9 months
Trying to tug
pregnant,
on them
who was
heartstrings.
hospitalized
Yep.
after being
See?
detained by federal agents, and an apparel business in downtown LA raided,
You hear
where
that,
many
guys?
Korean
Let's get
and
rid of the
Latino
laws.
workers work long hours to support their families.
That's right.
Let me just say that I am very proud to stand here with the mayors, the leadership of so many cities, but you should take note that the individuals that are here with me today are all leaders in their area, and we all stand in support and solidarity and call for the raids to end. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mayor Lemons from the city of Paramount.
Paramount what?
Thank you, Mayor Bass, for
You see
bringing
how
us
their only
together
argument
today
against
and
it
for
is
your
trying to make you feel
leadership
bad?
in this difficult time.
That's it.
I stand before you today as the mayor of Paramount, a proud, tight-knit community that has been deeply shaken by recent events. In the last few days, our residents have faced loss, uncertainty, and fear. For many in our city, this has been one of the most devastating moments in recent memory. Lives have been disrupted, families are too afraid to leave their homes, and the very places that once served as gathering spots for joy, like our beloved swap meet, have been marred by fear. As a vibrant gathering place for our diverse community, some are avoiding going to work. It continues to get worse as these loyal vendors are forced to stay away out of fear of losing their livelihood. For some, it's the only way they feed their families. To see everyone hurt like this is heartbreaking. Last night at our city council meeting, we heard from our residents. Their anger, their fear, and their uncertainty about the future is understandable. Not only did we hear it last night, myself and members of the city council witnessed the devastation firsthand that Saturday morning. We share the same anger, sadness, and trauma. Then to see the presence of the National Guard in our city, it only makes things worse and leads to unnecessary escalation.
I think it did
We
the opposite.
can and will do better to serve and advocate for our immigrant population. I want to speak
Not
directly
making the
to the people of
distinction.
Paramount. We see you, we hear you,
Legal
and we
or
are
illegal.
with you. We acted last night and directed staff to create a special fund that will financially help our immigrant families affected during this challenging time. And it doesn't stop there. The City Council and staff are working tirelessly to develop other means of support and assistance, doing more to support our community.
We will also be seeking out our residents who have been directly impacted so that we may hear from them and provide direct support. Paramount is resilient. We've been through challenges before, and we will rise together.
Good for you.
We are also grateful for the regional collaboration that's happening right now.
Wow.
We cannot face this alone. This is a moment for cities to stand united, regardless of our boundaries, because when one community is hurting, we all feel it.
Yeah,
to our
'cause you
neighboring
burned down
cities,
the whole city.
to the county, to the state agency, and to Mayor Bass.
It's pretty obvious.
Thank you for extending a hand to our residents. Your support means the world. And next
Read the
we
next
have
one.
Arturo Flores, Mayor Arturo Flores from Huntington Park.
No.
Thank you so much, Mayor Lemons, for those remarks. Good morning. My name is Arturo Flores. I am the mayor of the beautiful city of Huntington Park.
Yeah.
I myself am a combat veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I've served in the theaters of Iraq and Afghanistan in defense of this country and in defense of the Constitution of the United States. Militarization of immigration enforcement has no place in our neighborhoods. And the deployment of Marines on U.S. soil is an alarming escalation that undermines the values of democracy. As mayors across this region, we stand united in rejecting fear-based tactics that target immigrant communities and erode public trust. Let me say that one more time. We stand against these fear-based tactics that target immigrant communities and erode public trust.
If you actually did that,
we
you'd
call
go
on
to jail.
federal leaders to uphold civil rights and end the militarization of enforcement and to pursue humane, community-centered solutions. Our communities
what they mean is by doing what
are
they
not
want.
battlegrounds. Deploying military forces and conducting militarized ICE raids in immigrant neighborhoods is not about public safety.
Why
It
not?
is about political theater that is rooted in fear.
What if they have guns?
It threatens families, traumatizes children, and corrodes the foundational trust between local government and the people that we serve. I stand shoulder to shoulder with Mayor Bass and with my fellow leaders and fellow mayors here, and any leader who values justice over intimidation. We will protect our residents, we will speak out against unconstitutional actions, and we will continue to build cities where all people, regardless of immigration status, can live without fear. I understand that the deployment of 700 Marines out of 29 Palms, and I believe the unit is 27, have been deployed to the Los Angeles area. I have a message for those Marines who are probably watching.
Hi. It's me,
Brothers,
the Marines.
I myself have fought in different theaters. I fought wars. And I will tell you this. The people that you are here who have been called foreigners are not foreigners. These are Americans. And when we lifted our hands and we swore the oath to defend the Constitution and to defend this country, that oath was to...
Oh, no, I haven't really been talking. My bad, man. I'm just kind of...
It was not to a tyrant. It was not to a
If you're hearing
president.
something, it
was
might
to the
be
American people.
some reason
People
reflecting
that
in
are
what I'm
communities
listening to.
in the city of LA and the cities that you'll hear from are Americans.
I'm waiting for someone to give me any ideas on this deck I'm building.
You're dealing with Americans.
South
so please
America?
remember that. If you're ever put in a situation or asked to do something, remember, you are dealing with Americans.
I need to drop 2 now because I want to win
That
both
being
of
said,
those
next I want to
taxes.
introduce Mayor Judith Merlot from the city of Vernon.
I want to throw a smothering tithe in, but I don't have one, and I'm trying not to throw too much expensive cards in, because then someone's totally gonna be sus. Be like, hey, you don't own those. And I own most of these, but really, I want to test this deck before I actually put the money into it and buy it. But I want this deck. It's a Hope Estium deck. It's a life gain mill, So his thing is at the beginning of the end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life gained this turn. So I need big life. I need big life gain. Oh yeah, Aether. What's that one equipment? That new one from Final Fantasy 8 tier. It's Commander. Arden. What is that new? What is that new equipment? The one that's your life total. Gives your life total. Cause that'd be a lot of life gain right there. Right here. At tier and pre-win. We'll go Steel Shaper's Gift. I can't spell. Now I need to drop 4 cards. I need to drop 6 so I can get 2 more lands fit in. A lot of it's like when a creature enters the battlefield, gain a life. So I need some like soldier support too, where I can spam some soldiers in. But really, I want to get my commander big and swing with him with that sword. That'd be nice. Alright, we'll move that. Oh, remove Daxos. Remove Helioid. We'll get rid of that, but I want to get Dark Steel Plate instead, because I do want Indestructible. I feel like having him Indestructible would be really good. What should I get rid of now, though? We'll drop Game Changers for now and just make it a bracket 2. We still need to drop at least one more card, right? A lot of low drops, so Sun Herald, Soul Borden, Second Sun, Fumigate, Cosmo Elixir. Aether Flux Reservoir. What the fuck? Alright. What's that? Soul's Attendant. Oh, nice, but it's a Mume. Nice. That's kind of what I'm doing as well. I like to do Mobilize. Mobilize is really good, I've found, for this kind of stuff. But these aren't the colors that have the most Mobilize, so I just have what I can in here. Cosmo Elixir. Then I need like the big mill cards as well. Yeah, I can't throw Second Sun in here and shit, 'cause I don't want Leoid the Second Sun and stuff, 'cause I don't want it to be too expensive off. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, Case of the Uneaten Feast. That's a good card. I never heard of that before. What should I drop now, though? For Mesmeric Orb, dude, is that for every permanent you mill a card? Oh, no, that's pretty expensive. We'll throw it out. Alright, screw it. We'll try this. What is Cosmos? Did I get Cosmos? Did I just put it in and I didn't see where it went. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That'll automatically give me 2 off him no matter what. Alright. So now what do I take out? Damn it! Jonald! How the hell you say your name? Jonald? Jonald McDonald? Oh, what do we take out now, Jonald? My is pretty fucking low right now, honestly. There's like 3 or 4 big drops, but like kind of maxed out around 4. I just don't know what to take out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could take a counter out. 6. I got 6 counters in. So I guess I could take a counter out. Oh, that's not a counter, so I have 5 counters in. Alright, we'll try this one. Alright, let's see if we can find someone that will play with us. Alright, let's see if we can find someone now. Yeah, I think it's the longest it's taken for someone to join in.
marines que están aquí en
Crazy how they just make
que
up
las
a bunch of
personas que
bullshit.
hoy que ellos van a ver
It's
que ellos van
wild.
a estar en Los Ángeles
They just go see
no
whatever they
son
want.
personas que son de un diferente país, no son personas que son terroristas. Estos son personas que son americanos. Entonces nosotros como una comunidad tenemos que elevar nuestra voz y decir que este tipo de injusticia no se vale. Y el mensaje es que las personas que están aquí en Los Ángeles son americanos. Con papeles o sin papeles somos americanos porque creemos en el sueño americano. Después quiero introducir al alcalde Judith Merlot de la ciudad de Vernon. Gracias.
All right, next.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Mayor, for having us. As Mayor of the City of Vernon, I want to reaffirm our city's unwavering commitment to the safety, dignity, and well-being of individuals, regardless of immigration status. I'm here today to stand in solidarity with Mayor Bass and the other local elected officials.
How do these people not get in trouble for
and military presence in their
actively
cities?
trying to fight against federal
These
law?
recent events have been
How does
stressful
this
and
happen?
upsetting for many. In many challenging times, I want to reassure you, the people of Los Angeles, Southeast Los Angeles, and throughout the region, that we are your public servants, your neighbors, and your active partners, striving to maintain safe and inclusive communities. Thank you. I am now going to present Maria Davila from
There's
South.
no way every single one of them is going to talk, is there? Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor
Oh,
Bass,
says
for
again.
To hear another one of these fucking
uniting
things?
all the mayors of the city of LA and the surrounding cities. As a mayor of the city of Southgate, I'm at whole with everything that is going on and how ICE is scaring.
Hey, John, I appreciate you chilling with
Just
us
as we
today,
were
man.
on our way over here, we were notified that they were raiding the city of Southgate, and that's unacceptable. Because you're targeting communities, you're targeting residents where children are living, where they reside.
You can't arrest
this is
people if there's kids
unacceptable.
there. You can't do that.
It is hard for us as elected officials to hear
Guys, you're not
that
allowed
a
to arrest
person
people if there's kids
who is
nearby.
representing us up in the
Alright,
federal
I'll show you
level
kind of how
is
this text
capable of
supposed to
doing
run.
such a
Go
horrendous,
into your tunnel.
just unbelievable things to our constituents and to our people.
Yeah? Straight emotional manipulation.
We understand,
That's all
you
it
know,
is.
that we have to
Go ahead, get it out.
we have to uphold the law. But at the same
Apparently
time,
not.
we need to understand that we have families who are scared. We have residents
How
who
many
are
times y'all
scared.
gonna
We
say
have
they're scared?
parents. We have children. Now our children are out of school. And what are they going to
It's
do?
about
Are
the
they going to be
kids.
kept at home just because, the raids are continuing here in our communities? That's unacceptable. We need to continue being united and let Washington, D.C. understand that this is a community of immigrants. We are all immigrants. I am an immigrant myself. I came to the United States, and I am working for our community.
Yeah,
the current
you're a legal
action
immigrant.
of ICE
Right.
treats immigrants
That's the
as
difference.
criminals. We are not criminals. We are hardworking people. We came to the United States to work, to better our families.
Legally or illegally?
The humanizing and targeting people who often threat Southeast stands with our surrounding cities and to all our community. The people of the city of Southgate, I'm talking to you. You are not alone. We are here with you, and we are going to be helping and also making sure that everyone is safe.
No, they're not.
So with that, I am going to be calling up Mayor from Ventura, Jeanette Sanchez Palacio.
Thank you.
Bro, this shit is
Good
embarrassing.
afternoon or good morning still,
Oh my
everyone.
God.
Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mayor Bass,
for inviting us.
Yeah.
Thank you to all the
Oh, I know I
mayors
should
who
add
are
some
here
player.
throughout California.
Make people
So,
discard as
so
well.
many of us, there are many more who are not here, who could not be here with us today, but who support this effort in being united together. We are outraged and heartbroken by the recent and ongoing ICE activities targeting immigrant families in our community.
Again, they do not
These
even
actions
try to
are not
distinguish.
only inhumane, but they are also an affront to the values we uphold in Ventura, but also throughout the state of
They
California.
intentionally obfuscate.
The city in Ventura in our region
It's
is an
embarrassing.
agricultural
Yeah.
region. They are sustained by labor, resilience, and cultural richness of immigrant communities. And when our
Only immigrants can
workforce
have
lives
culture.
are in fear, the fields will go unharvested. The impact is felt not only
Oh
at
yeah,
the
this is
local
a good little
level,
turn right
but
here.
it will also be felt at the national level. Everything will be affected, and every American who is here and relies
What
on the
year
labor
is
of
this?
these
1865?
individuals will also be affected.
1860?
These same individuals are also the
I heard this
community
before.
who held up a large portion of essential workforce while we were in the pandemic. These are the very workers who kept the state running, who kept our families fed,
Yeah.
and who kept our lives safe. But most importantly, let's not
That's
forget
like they
that
know
these
I'm running a
people are
Militech.
also human. At the basic level, they are our friends, they are our family, and they are our loved ones.
So they're immune to
And
the
as
law.
elected officials
Yeah.
representing various cities across the state, we have come here together to condemn the separation of immigrant families. No one
Oh, hey,
deserves to
Donald.
live in fear.
I thought
Anyone
families
else
were
watch
just
Don't
deported
Forget
Seeking a
together.
better
Oh.
life, or for
What happened
seeking
to
a better
that?
life for themselves
said, "I'm not
or
gonna
their
check."
loved ones. And so we
Oh,
call for a
oh,
swift
oh, are
and
you?
coordinated action
No?
by our
Okay.
federal officials to put an end to these destructive practices and instead focus on a comprehensive immigration reform.
Uh-huh.
We call on our fellow elected leaders to raise their voices with courage and to center humanity in every decision they make.
Humanity.
Ahora en español. Soy la alcaldesa Janet Sánchez
Turn it down,
Palacios
'cause
de la
I
ciudad de
can't speak
Ventura.
Spanish. You gonna say the same thing?
Y estamos aquí junto a
It's really, isn't it embarrassing that like every single one of them goes up and says the exact same thing about like, oh, like think of the children, think of the kids, people are afraid, all of this stuff. Like every single time it's the same exact
Yeah, I'm up to
thing.
42 live.
It's all emotional manipulation every single time, all the way down. There's no logic in this at all. Like if you go and you're committing crimes or you're not supposed to be here, and if you have a kid somehow, like they're not supposed to be able to arrest you. Like it doesn't even make any sense. They're trying to weaponize your empathy against you to make you advocate against your best interests. Yeah, and also who's gonna what cut the fields or whatever? I mean, damn, man! Like you just went, you had to just go out there and say that.
Hey, you guys care if I join in?
I mean, you wrote.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. It's not showing the little bar right next to my life. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
You guys care if I join in though? I am playing on Moxfield. I'm trying to test the deck as well though.
I don't mind.
Sure.
I
It is
like the
bracket
Gurren
too, though.
Lagann playmat.
The what?
I like the Gurren Lagann
Thank you.
playmat. It is my favorite show.
Absolutely agreed.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what's going on with my mouse.
No.
All right. I just built this deck, and I literally have no clue where it will sit in terms of power, but it's not built with any game changers or any super busted cards.
Cool, that's exactly what I was looking for to test with. That's how mine's built.
I mean, same. That's what I do.
This is honestly me testing it on Arena right now, or a version, I guess.
I see.
I definitely feel like it's one of those things where the bracket system isn't granular enough. Because
sometimes I think it does a pretty good job. You know, like better than before. You know, I feel like as long as everybody kind of tailors their decks to the spirit of it, you know, I feel like I kind of tuned all my shit down to around where it should be, and it's helped me build my decks or decide where they should be. You know,
Yeah,
I just have a ton of them.
So that's one of those
Not
things.
the best, but it's better.
That spirit versus written, because a bracket 2 as written can go up against bracket 3 decks.
Right. Yeah, no, that's true. It still is. There's a lot of, you know, vibes-based stuff, which is like, yeah, there could be some more hard rules.
So, you know, comparing it to the previous system of the 1 to 10, you know, people are playing bracket 2 and expecting to see like a 5-6, even though you can have like a 7 or 8 in bracket 2.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think also the idea is like probably no infinite combos are probably mostly frowned upon, but they can't fully say no infinite combos because they put them in precon sometimes.
I like to when it
I
comes
have
to
no
infinite
combos, by the way, in this at all.
I mean, if it's like a bunch of pieces and like something interesting, then like whatever.
Yeah, I think
you know?
I think 3 pieces
like late
or more might be a little more okay because they're harder to assemble.
Maybe super late game.
It depends how much mana it costs too. Yeah.
I've assembled 4-piece combos, and people have complained against me in bracket 2.
Yeah.
Without tutoring, that was just raw drawing into it.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Looking for them as opposed to getting them just like off the road.
Right, I did it 3 times.
All right. I'll draw
I
my
got
starting
my hand.
hand whenever you guys.
My hand is a bit of a slow hand,
Ooh, he
but
surrendered.
that's fine.
I'm gonna draw my starting. Don't
Sure, let's try it.
Oh, that's
I will have
not
to
a land. All right, this is gonna be bad. I don't have many lands in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to my second 7. I got 1 land on now. Rough day.
Well, again.
But yeah, this is just a bunch of shit like I had. You know, I kind of had a bunch of Abzan stuff.
All right, we'll run
No
this.
game changers, but they're fun. Fun stuff. It's a big mix, mosh of randomness.
I'm definitely gonna go ahead and start looking at my shit and see if I can cut to get another.
I've got a very slow hand, but it is what it is.
So hey, as long as we're all going slow, okay?
Yeah.
Now, you're gonna see my commander, all right? Then turn some heads. Oh well, you know over there. Never mind.
It's risky, but I'll just roll with it. It's 7. Well, hope I'll get there.
Okay. Mill.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, we got some.
Is everyone ready?
I'm ready to go.
But a very shitty mill.
I haven't seen the Final Fantasy Commanders, and Final Fantasy X is my fucking jam. Yuna, let's go.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking
off.
destroy us, by the way.
All right. Do we have any pregame actions?
I don't.
No.
Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
We're targeting.
Just what I wanted to see. Okay, I'm gonna play a Temple Garden tapped and pass.
They just want to underclass.
Okay.
That's what people want.
I'll play a Riveteer's Overlook, and I'll fetch a.
These illegal aliens make up their entire economy by being exploited, and they can't run their economy without them. The whole state goes under.
Am I last?
The illegal aliens.
Yeah, I
bet you're probably right, honestly. I do. And
probably doesn't affect me. Okay. Alright, grab this one. I will untap up your draw card. Alright, it's a land. I'll roll with it. I will go with Evolving Wilds, which I'm going to tap and sack for. Let's go with a Plains, I guess. We'll come and tap and I'll pass.
Alright, upkeep, draw. Ooh, finally. Yes, alright, there we go. Tap 1, we'll go Authority of Consuls and pass.
things enter tapped.
Yep, and I gain 1 life.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Hinterland Harbor. Tap 2 for an Arcane Signet and pass.
enters tapped, I think, right?
And just
Is it
tap
just creatures?
creatures.
Like
No,
artifacts and
creatures.
creatures?
Nope, just creatures enter tapped, and I get
Oh,
one.
just
Oh, just creatures. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Untap.
sorry, y'all.
Draw.
Sometimes I think some of these
All
cards,
good.
my cards are more well known.
No, I feel like that one is. I just haven't played in a while. I forgot about it.
To be fair, I didn't know about it until like a month or two ago. I was like,
All right.
holy shit, I need that.
I will play a Tamarific Expanse, and I'll pass as I crack it for a mountain.
Oh my god, how many of them are gonna come out and say this?
It's kind of necessary any 5-color deck, mostly, because you're going to be taking a while in those 5-color decks, so you need to slow everyone else down.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll go with a Llanowar Waste as my land for turn. And I'll tap a black and one, taking a damage. A black and a white.
Alright.
Or Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, I lose one and make a treasure.
Alright.
It'll come in tapped and I'll pass.
I get 1 life.
Is everybody
Upkeep, draw. We're gonna go for a blue. Gonna tap a white.
Thank you so much.
Gonna go Soul's Attendant.
Okay.
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I may gain 1 life. And I'm gonna tap 1 more and go Grindstone.
Sweet. I'll make a treasure and lose one.
And I'll call turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Our job as elected officials is
I'm gonna play a forest.
we would submit to you
I'm gonna tap 4, cast Yuna.
Alright.
Restaurants
I'm gonna pass there.
I gain 2.
are not keeping our community safe.
Okay. Untap.
Creating havoc
Draw.
and fear. This is not
I will.
public safety of the community. We're calling on the administration to change course and do their job correctly. Thank you.
So they're still doing it even today.
Okay, I'll play a Bojuka Bog, and I'm gonna exile the Evolving Wilds. I don't really care.
Alright.
And I'll pay 2 for Ace with Foot Boots.
Alright.
And I pass.
Black man.
I just built this with some viewers. Or a viewer. And
Yeah, I mean, like, so it's
I'm
good to
really
see
excited
that
to see
they're
how
not,
it plays.
like, quitting on it, right? Like, I mean, they immediately they're going after it, right? I'm very happy to see that. Playing
Go to
like them,
forest.
yeah, this is the thing, and yeah,
And-
it's great to see because like I was worried that they were just gonna stop because of like all these riots and like pause it, but the fact that they're even going harder now,
I think I'll just do
that
3.
really, you know, it breaks people's
Or a
resolve.
branching evolution.
Because like this stuff's
Alright.
not gonna
I'm
last.
hanging out.
forever.
I'm chilling. Doubles my 1/1 counters if I make them. Pass.
And their city,
Why?
and if there has been a raid there.
Oh, okay.
Any follow-up,
Alright.
will give you the contact
Upkeep,
information.
draw.
All right,
but we
let's
want
hear it.
everybody to have an opportunity to speak before you open
How
up.
many raids are they doing? Let's find out.
My name is Gil Hurtado, councilman
We're gonna go Rogue's Passage. Tap 2, go Talisman of Conviction. Tap for a blue, tap for a white, and we're gonna go my commander. Hope. When they enter, I gain 1 life.
What I was just saying in Spanish was that although
I think that's a trigger on Lotho.
Yeah, I just lost my 1 and making my treasure.
psychologically they're giving our community
Alright. And that'll be turn. On my end step, every opponent mills 1 card, or mills a card for as much life as I gain.
Yeah.
So that's 1.
Is that 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Wedding announcement.
Milling a Spite Bellows.
Okay, it's only your end step.
Yep.
Got it. Untap, upkeep, draw.
What?
Did I put my 1 life in?
Plain Island. What was that?
I said, did I put my 1 life in? I didn't.
I
Oh, I
didn't
don't know.
pay attention to that.
Is your commander on the field?
Yes.
Did he just come in? Oh, last turn.
You did your life.
Yeah, I
was
did
last
my life
turn.
on that one.
Happened,
Yeah.
which means that now we need to have open borders.
It's so sick. She summons and she sends them when they die. That's fucking right.
Yes. So, tapping 5. I'm gonna cast a Railway Brawler. Since that is the first creature I've cast this turn, so it comes untapped. It will enter with 2 1/1 counters on him.
physically, ICE has not been
And I will pass my turn there.
Okay.
Our community's afraid to
Untap.
I want to thank
Draw.
Branching evolution right about now.
putting this together, and
Yeah, I'd love to have one on my field.
I'll pay 4 for a sad robot. It'll enter tapped.
Very sad robot.
Yes. I'll fetch a swamp. And I don't think I have anything else, so I'll pass while I fetch the swamp.
Back in February,
Another swamp.
a raid or a family detained the brother and mother of a young woman.
Loner, I think you've missed some life gain triggers.
Oh yeah,
2 of them, yeah.
I gained
Two
1,
creatures
2, and then I gained 1, 2. Yep. All right.
Oh yeah.
We're caught up.
I mobilized
Yeah, 2
resources to get them representation on behalf of Congress.
Thank you guys. Sorry, I was tabbed out.
General's office to provide them as
I was listening though, but I was just.
so I'm here standing with.
I'll play Vault of Champions as my land for turn. It's coming untapped because I have many opponents.
Coming together,
That's cool.
standing united. And,
Many opponents. Shit, I don't want any of my guys to die, really.
we want the military out of our region.
6
They have
more.
and we
I
also
like my
want
guys.
out of our cities.
Then
We need to
self-police.
keep our families safe. And
I don't know. I guess.
thank you.
Yeah, I guess why not? I need to make some bodies so Felithar can put counters on some bodies. I'll go white, and 4. So sacking my 2 treasures. 6 total. White Sun's Twilight. I gain X life and create X 1/1 mites with toxic 1. It's not about the toxic. It just makes tokens. I swear.
Dude, he has
I'm not trying to
toxic.
get toxic.
He has toxic.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I just need 1/1 creatures. They can't even block.
Bill 13 cards.
4 1/1s.
And then what do you need them for if they can't block?
Yeah, I'm sure.
To swing with them. But it's
Why do you
toxic
need to
1.
swing with them?
Toxic 1 though. It's not their damage. It's just the 1. I'm still gonna just kill you
Yeah.
with the hurting.
That's still just
4
1
1/1
for everyone.
mites.
Yeah, that's still 4 toxic
And I get
damage.
No, it's only Kinda. That's all.
And then you're gonna proliferate, and then you're gonna.
Hey,
I
all
know, I
those
swear,
enter
that's not
tap.
what it is.
All those
I
enter
just have a
tap.
bunch of these.
And I gain
Yeah,
2
they can't
free.
block.
What do we do?
Yeah, you get 8.
And I said,
Yeah.
let's meet. And so right
But no, I have just a ton of spells in here that are create X
Upkeep
1/1s,
draw.
so I can sack them.
As a daughter of veterans,
They
Yeah.
get mad when you want to free the slaves, huh?
it is
They get
critical
real
time
mad.
that people who look like me are supporting people who look like my Latino brothers and sisters here.
What?
It's going to happen to the
Got
AA
for a
community.
white.
It's
Take
going to
1.
happen to
I didn't take
everywhere.
1 from my last.
AA?
So
Wait,
I
Asian
implore
Americans?
all of the other leaders to stand up and stand together in solidarity.
We're not deporting ABGs.
We'll go
This is not
impassioned
happening.
order.
There's no way that's gonna happen.
Good morning, everyone.
Absolutely fucking not.
Gonzalez. I'm the vice mayor for the city of
Impassioned
Coteje,
orator.
the Sela region, and
He's gaining even more life when his creatures enter.
No, it's when another
Los
creature.
Angeles pretty heavily, and
So
we
it's-
stand
Well, that one's under your
together.
control.
You
And
still
I
gain
also wanna
2,
speak
right?
to Americans,
Yeah.
to especially
Oh yeah, I
Gain 2
do.
right now.
Oh,
The
yeah,
things
yeah.
you have. Yeah.
our community to be the scapegoat of this administration that made you feel that your American dream hasn't happened because of us. I have a doctorate degree. All of us here
Actually,
are successful
I
and
take
we
that back.
are educated with
But
our
tap this
community
for a
behind
blue.
us,
This
documented
one,
or not. Undocumented people,
other.
the communities that we
Yeah.
represent
So
where
this-
I grew up, they did not interfere at all with
Whenever a
my
player
ability to be
mills
successful
1 or more
or
creature
achieve the
cards, you
American dream.
create a 1/1
all,
black
they helped.
or
They
creature.
helped
Good for you.
feed us.
Oh,
They
that's
helped
horrible.
take care of my
And
daughter
then
when I needed
tap
babysitting
1
and I
and
couldn't
tap
have
target
family
player mills
members
3
do
cards.
it. There are neighbors. We
Alright.
don't ask our neighbors
And
Okay,
so I
meditation
gain
or
1 off
not.
of that.
We are all united and we are all here. And if
And
Oh wait, was that your second spell or your first one?
My
No,
first
he took back the
Yeah, sorry
Oh,
about
okay.
that. Yeah, sorry.
No, all good, all good. Sorry, that was
and they
yeah.
should
That
be
was,
for corporate groups
Um,
because that is who they're
and then
at.
I will move
And
to
they're
instep,
using
so everyone
our
mills
own
1 card.
bodies to avoid the
And then if you guys
conversation
mill a
that
creature,
this
then I create a
administration
horror.
is a failure
Killing
and we
Peter.
Isn't it
cannot
2?
legislate.
I milled 1.
We're like 3 of the people that
I
I milled Archangel at 2, and that's a creature, yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah.
brown?
My name is
It's
Lana
3
Fisher.
creatures.
I'm the
Yeah.
mayor of the city of
Yep.
Santa Monica, although we have not had raids.
Man.
Glad I threw that in here.
Vehicles has created fear.
Alright, and that'll be.
Is still recovering. I'm a small business owner myself.
Oh,
and
oh,
the impact
oh!
our,
I gained 3
local
life.
economy. And then the fires, we are seeing
seeing restaurants close,
Or one
Yes.
one life
shut
for each
down,
one of us.
and our
But
local economy
since his
suffer.
trigger's already
So my
passed it.
only message is that if this administration is concerned about economy,
Untap.
we are the fourth strongest. This is impacting the small business
As far as I
Draw.
know.
in a huge way, and I urge our community to
Why is
try
that?
to stay together and
Alright, I'm gonna play a Glacial Fortress.
the stage. This should not overshadow their opportunity as they launch into our community as young adults. And so my message to Santa Monica and everybody around is that we are here as local leaders. We are trying to provide as much transparency. If I know anything from the fires, it's consistent communication and collaboration.
How do I want to do this?
So standing
Okay.
here today, we are sending a sign, and there's many that are not
I think
here,
the best
that we
is this
stand
way.
together. We are working
So
together to
tapping
share
Yuna
information, to quell the
and
anxiety
two
in the
others.
community as much as we can.
I'm going to cast a Warden of the Grove. Since that is the first creature that I've cast this after tapping Yuna, it's going to enter with 2/1/1 counters. And then Railway Brawler. Sorry, what was that? Yes. Railway Brawler will now trigger. It sees power 4, so it will get 4 more 1/1 counters.
Why?
I'm asking you, please.
Why were you?
Listen to
So that'll
me.
be a
Why did
6.
that happen?
Stop terrorizing our residents. You need to stop these raids.
Why?
And then
We were at a
I'm going to
council meeting
play
last night
To your
where
house and
members
they
of our
shot you
community
with
were
rubber
crying
bullets?
to us.
3.
And Mayor, we need help. We need
And
action.
Orin Reef Ooze.
City council members,
So when it
we need
enters,
help
I put a
in
1/1 counter on
what we
target
can do for
creature
our
I
residents,
control,
but I'm asking
and
you to
triggers.
stop the raids. This has to
Railway
stop.
Brawler
Thank
trigger.
you.
Yep.
Please stop it.
So we'll get 2 there, and I'll put 1 on Yuna.
Was that a second spell? Do I get a thing?
That is the second spell.
I had never thought
Sure.
in my life that I would be seeing this sort of disruption in this sort of terrorism
Oh yeah.
on our citizens.
Sorry, was that trying to figure something out?
Yeah.
Friends or family, our neighbors.
I forgot he had summoning sickness. I was gonna tap him.
Workers, our employers, everything that impacts one part of
Okay.
the community impacts all of us.
Move to combat.
Coming from our own country, the country that I was raised by my Italian grandparents.
I'm gonna swing 7 at you, Blunt.
Why?
You have a lot of life, a lot of dudes. It is 7 trample.
Okay.
7 trample. I guess I'll take it.
Okay, I will pass.
Alright, untap.
I haven't done anything
Draw.
to anyone.
You've made us mill 2 cards.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
2
Move it all
cards.
up.
Yeah,
How could you?
Yeah, 2 cards. Alright, I'm gonna play a mountain
that's
for
the Archangel of Doom you build. I know
Yeah,
how
look
good
at
that one is.
Hey.
I love this card.
Well, I was gonna
I
get
got this when I was like
well,
14.
draws, but
Okay. I'm gonna pay 5 and cast my commander, Rakdos the Muscle. Enters tapped.
Sick card.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pay
Oh,
a
sorry,
black
Warden
and
of
cast
the Grove
Blood
trigger.
Pet.
Missed one.
Field of emotions.
Mind if I do these
So-
triggers real quick that I just realized I missed?
Not really though, right? 'Cause if
Your
you
end
trigger
step Warden of the
you're
Grove.
gonna go to jail.
Warden, and then also there was supposed to be a ETB trigger for Orin off of Warden.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Leticia López y soy con la ciudad,
Uncle with
la
it.
ciudad de City of Vernon.
Mm.
My name is Leticia Lopez.
So that one would have
and I'm
been
here with City
a-
of Vernon as a
does it
council
involve me
member,
taking
and I
more
stand in
damage?
solidarity with my elected
No,
officials.
it does
No.
not involve you taking more damage.
just
Just
adding
my
counters
guys
to
get
stuff.
bigger.
Okay, how many more of these
Add
people do you
encounters
get
and
to go
making
through?
stuff
Like, this is
bigger.
getting fucking
Yeah.
Anywho, so
I think this is the
that'll
last
be it
one,
for
right?
my turn.
Well, how much life did I gain?
Oh, is that 2 spells?
I did 2 spells and 2 creatures
Okay.
entered.
All right, so both of them into tapped. I gained.
They did.
Yeah, I didn't see it up there. I thought it was the one in the middle.
That middle one entered last turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this opening hand was extremely slow, unfortunately.
Same.
God.
But I think I'll be able to start doing stuff.
I wish I would have started with my ghostly prison or propaganda.
You don't need those.
Yeah, I do. Because apparently I'm
There's no
gonna be a
logic in
target.
the emotion.
Well, you do have a lot of life gain and a lot of dudes, and you're going to be milling us for a lot, so...
I don't have a lot of life.
I'll go Temple of the False God.
Oh, there's more raids that happened today.
I'll go 1, 2, white,
Lord
white.
Lost, tell me you read those books. That's what your name.
What's up, sir?
Your name, Lord Lost, is that based off the books?
Man, and
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're like
Karen,
the
fuck yeah.
first other person I've ever met that has read those fucking books. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
I've made this my username since I was like, 13 when I read those books.
Those
They're fucking
books
rad.
are so fucking good, dude. Oh, bro.
I'm going 7 for Galta and Maverin. Big Critter 1212. Whenever I attack, I do fun stuff. Oh yeah, those books are fucking rad.
Bro,
It does enter tap.
I just recently started listening to them again on the audiobook format.
Yeah.
I got up to
Yeah, no, those
Beck.
are so sick. The circus ones too were fucking cool.
Yeah, Circus Freak. Yeah. But dude, Demon Odd is so much better, and it's so much more underrated.
Yeah.
Like, no one's like read that bitch.
All right, I want to make vampires, so I might as well swing these mites that can't block. They're 1/1s.
So I will say all of those vampires will make Blunt gain more life.
That's true.
So what happened?
But I need life too and creatures. That's the thing.
You brought in a
My whole
creature,
thing is
so I
make
gained
creatures
2.
enter. I can't really prevent that right now. I guess I could send these 4 mites towards you, Blunt, because you'd at least have to. 2 things would have to die, 2 of your tokens, to fight my mites. So I'll send 4 1/1s your way, and
Just
on
1/1s?
attacks I'll get to make. Yeah. Oh, they have toxic. They have toxic 1.
Yeah, but that doesn't give
Watch out.
poison to creatures.
No.
So I'm a block.
I make
all
4
4.
1/1 vampires though on attack, so you're gonna gain that life.
Alright, so I'm gonna gain that life first real quick. Since that's on attack.
So 4 of these, they have lifelink and they come in tap.
I'm at 69, and I'm gonna block with Hope. I'm gonna block 1 with this guy, and then I'm gonna block the other 2 with 2 tokens.
Yeah, makes sense. So these all die. 2 of your tokens die.
And
I
I
get
gain 2
vampires.
life.
You gain life. And I think that is all I wanted to happen there. I just want vampires with lifelink.
Alright.
I pass.
Upkeep, draw.
But doesn't that defeat the argument that everything is getting fucked up because of these raids then? Because if the raids aren't really causing this much chaos,
Oh, boys.
like what she's saying, then what's the problem?
At 2. Now I'm gonna go Impassioned Orator.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gain a life.
There was no line of communication with the Marines. The line of communication is with the
I'm gonna tap 3.
and you know they have one mission,
Millstone.
and that is to protect one
Or Grindstone, and
They weren't needed for that.
Yuna's gonna mill 3 cards.
When we did the curfew last night, it was all local
Forest,
law enforcement.
Hardened Scales, Thunderous Velocipede, that is 2 green
I think
cards.
it's only 2.
It's 2
Or is
cards.
it 3?
Target player mills 2
Oh,
cards.
2 cards? Sorry, my bad. I misread.
And if they share a color, then
Yeah.
you
They do
lose
not share a
the
color
cards.
because one is colorless.
Ah.
Yeah.
That would actually kind of work out. That'd be beneficial.
Did you have any creature cards, Mill?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Forest and Hardened Scales.
Okay.
Well, I
I
think
gained
you just
1.
illustrated the double standard.
What's the
and,
double standard?
Given that I was there on January 6th and
Alright.
saw an insurrection take place.
Well,
the idea
everyone
what is happening here
mill
is
1
an insurrection
on
is
instant.
Okay.
And step
Vampiric Rights.
Thunderous Velocipede.
Talisman of Resilience.
Is there a
Alright,
reason why
so
it's
no
different?
creatures.
Nope.
Alright, I
Oh,
will
okay, so
take.
there's no reason. It's different because it's not
I will
the
make
same.
no tokens. That'll be turn.
Well,
Untap.
Yeah.
the other cities recognize if the nation's
Upkeep.
second largest city and our region
See, it's not too bad. Just 1 a turn,
has
guys.
88 cities in it and is
For now.
larger than 40 states. That's LA County.
Yeah.
If it can happen here, then
I'm
what
gonna
does that
tap
say about
5 and cast a Damning Verdict. Destroy all creatures with no counters on them.
Well,
Ooh.
is it they should follow the federal law?
I get
and
priority
get in
first.
the
I
way of
will
the right?
respond. I'm
That's the
going
whole
to
point of starting
sacrifice
in LA.
Solemn Simulacrum
It's a
to
show of
Rakdos the
force
Muscle
within
to
the
give
show.
Rakdos
You know what?
indestructible
Yes,
until
this
end of
can
turn.
happen to anywhere.
Alright.
And when it gets sacrificed, I exile the top
Sorry
4
about this
cards of
audio
target player's library.
questions
I'll
are so
do my
bad.
own, and until the end of my next turn, until my next end step, I can play them. So Evolving Wilds, Ash Barrens, Mountain, and 4 lands. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's? I guess I get priority next. What? Wiseman, what's your?
One more thing. I will
Okay.
sacrifice the blood pet as well to itself to add.
And so the curfews will go on as long as they are needed. But you know it's really kind of interdependent.
Wiseman, what's
You
your
have
biggest
a dark
creature right
trigger
now?
on
To be fair, wouldn't he get
Oh yes.
priority to get to respond
Well,
to
yeah.
that
Before all this stuff is dying, yeah.
before the beaver?
I forgot to
Yeah, I
draw.
want to do stuff before the effect goes off, so before everything dies.
Yeah.
So Wiseman, what's your biggest thing?
A 10/10 Orin Reef Ooze is the largest. My second biggest would be Warden of the Grove at 9/9.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I want to remove one of your things, but I'm gonna get hurt so bad for it.
Can I just say, I actually would have drawn this swamp from my sad robot, and then I would have exiled another card from Blood Pet. So, is it cool if I
Did you
fix
sack
that?
your sad robot somehow?
Yeah,
So,
with Rakdos.
Yeah, just now.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, so this swamp would have gone to my hand. Blasphemous act. Okay, continue.
There should be more.
I don't know. What do we think? If I remove one thing on his board, what should it be? I'm gonna get hurt for it.
Yuna.
I'm thinking just the biggest thing, so I get hurt less.
I'm thinking
Probably
Yuna.
the
Honest,
biggest
Lord
thing.
Lost, you are not my primary target right now.
I know, but you're just gonna be the last one with anything left. I guess I could just hold it. And
I mean, there is a blast stack
I'll
that's
hang
gonna
on.
come down next turn on my board.
Yeah,
That is
I'm good
fair.
right now. It's fine. I'll pass along. Anything to do there, Blunt Loner?
Oh.
All right. All my stuff dies though.
Actually, I will respond with the
Well, yeah. I mean, that would be a good thing, right?
tap this and
I mean, I don't
one
see how
and
her
wise
saying that and downplaying
mills
it
3
doesn't
cards.
just immediately invalidate her
Okay.
saying that the raids are causing all this
Arceus Meat
chaos.
Mayor, Steelbane Hydra,
You see
Bread
what
for
I'm
the Hunt.
saying?
How many creatures?
Doesn't that not make sense at all?
2.
2. I create 2 tokens.
No, you would only make 1 token because it's whenever a player mills 1
Oh,
or
yeah.
more creatures.
Yep. No.
Minor meaning
Alright.
unlawful assembly and curfew.
Oh. Make 1 token, gain 1 life.
No, of course not.
Or 2 life.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright,
Not sure
move to
military's crawling
combat.
around and not international
Well,
only, it's
since
dumb.
this is all going to die soon anyway,
Because like they had to
I'm
police
going
over
to
in Iraq
swing
and
it all at Blunt Loner. Attack trigger on Orin Reef Ooze to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
But alright.
So that is 3 commander damage, plus, let's see, 8, 10, so 18 and 11, 29 plus the 3 commander.
I think I'd probably do a few more, but it looks bad. It's a surveillance state? No, I mean, she's saying everybody has camera, like phone
32
cameras,
damage
right?
and
I mean, it is a surveillance state, but not in that way.
29.
And I will pass my turn there.
Things. Yeah,
Okay, untap. Draw.
very clearly.
Okay, for my land for turn, I will play this mountain from exile.
Yeah. That's right.
So there are 5 creatures on the field. So
Yes.
blast act costs
How do you lose that much money?
costs 4.
Right.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, let me just tell you that the alternative
I don't know if I can do this without sacrificing my Rakdos.
and look at the breath and
Sacrifices
power
must
that
be
is
paid for the
represented
greater
here.
good.
You have over 30
Yeah.
leaders of cities. 30 cities joining
I mean, to be honest, all I've done so far is get Blunt Loner back down to a reasonable life total.
Yeah.
But what about next?
8 games.
They gotta get him out before then.
You got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only in the game for so long.
The president is excited about the World
Yeah.
Cup and
Yeah.
wants to be supportive of the World Cup.
That's exactly.
I will.
In the raids,
I'll start by going to combat.
unnecessarily.
I have a 6/5 flyer.
Right.
Everybody's at about a similar life total.
Gaggle of Karen.
But I will swing at
If it
John
that
for
degrades don't end,
6 in the air.
I mean, we are stuck in this no man's land, not having any idea
Commander.
when the policy will end.
Well, it would end faster if you help them, right?
I will path your commander.
Because the faster you get rid of him, the faster it'll be over.
Sounds good to me. He's
So
going to
it sounds
die
pretty
anyway.
simple to me.
So I'll gain 6 life. Second main phase.
Get a basic, not gain life. Path, not
Oh.
sword.
Never mind. Brain. Okay. Swamp on the field.
Populated population. Apparently more than 30. Because this doesn't work.
Okay.
In all fairness,
Sorry, just gotta shuffle.
Congress, and I was doing police reform at the national level. So
Yeah.
I spent most of my time visiting other cities, so I can't comment on 2020.
Oh, you mean the last
Okay.
time that y'all burned down?
Second main
City?
phase.
So you weren't there the last time I got fucked up.
Unfortunately, there's one less creature, so it costs 1 more. I'll pay 5 to cast Blasphemous Act
Trust's been telling people
and
for
deal
years
13
these
damage to each
how hard is
creature.
that to understand?
Yeah.
Alright. And then I will pay 1, 2 to cast Altar of Dementia. And a pass.
And who did that?
I have dimension.
And
Nice.
Okay.
2 nights.
Lucky. Rock.
Yeah.
I'm basically out of the
For
game.
kids not knowing where their parents are.
Not yet.
Right, you didn't really draw any cards.
I just need some draw. Yeah, I need to draw cards. But we all have clear board, so that's. I'll play Deceptive Landscape as my land for turn. Ah, fuck.
That's so bad.
I don't know. I think I'll do black. Black. So I have to take 1 there. And 1, 2, 3. For High Society Hunter. 5/3 Vampire Noble with flying. When it attacks, I may sack another creature. If I do, I put a 1/1 on it. And whenever another non-token creature dies, I draw a card.
She's digging herself a hole? Yeah, I don't know how she don't understand that. Did she literally just say
After
that?
that, I think I'm just gonna. Oh, does it come in tap still? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap and sack this Deceptive Landscape to go get.
What show?
I don't know, fucking. Swamp, I guess. I have to take 1. And I'll pass there. Gonna tap Swamp.
Upkeep.
Oh, man.
Oh.
LA's run. So let me get this straight. So y'all had so many illegal aliens there that they don't even show up to work to stock all the shelves, and you can't get any groceries anymore? Damn, maybe you shouldn't have built your entire economy on illegal aliens. Like, maybe, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a fucking mistake, right? And it's like, man, like, yeah, she means you. Yeah, exactly. This is so, and I love how whenever they're talking about this, it's always, well, okay, so there's a bunch of jobs that, so like being in a field, being like a child care worker, and then like a stalker for yeah, so we have a lot of these like really bad jobs, and so what we have is we have this population of
Breeding pool tapped, tap 6, recast Una, pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Okay.
This is going really well for us.
A Dragon Skull Summit for turn.
I love how, like, you get the double speak of this, of like, well, guys, the amount of riots here and the amount of problems is only 3.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast Nalfesh Knee. And then I'm gonna pay 3 to cast Cathodian. They both enter tapped. And then I will pass turn.
They don't get the same rights. They hide in fear, and we pay them 1/5 of normal.
Tap.
Well, hey, you know what? Just for history's sake, why don't we pay them 3/5 of normal, right? For a little bit of nostalgia. It's a fucking embarrassing. They don't want to lose their fucking slaves. That's the problem. That's the issue.
I guess I'll tap 1 white for this Indebted Spirit.
What the hell is wrong with these people? And
That's just a 1/1 with Afterlife 1. So when it's put into the graveyard, I create a 1/1 black and white spirit. It's flying.
That'd be a legit reason to cry. It is so bad, man.
I'll tap my colors to get my commander for the first time.
Hey, Bellathar.
It's just tap.
When each of these are attacks, I can sack. Oh yeah, sure. I can sack a non-land permanent and put a 1/1 on each creature I control. I'm gonna sack the Embedded Spirit. When I do,
It's any non-land permanent.
Yeah, High Society Hunter will see that. I'll draw a card. Embedded Spirit will also die, so we'll make a Spirit. What do you make the Spirit before or after I add these counters? I think it goes on the stack, and then Bellathar happens, and then the Spirit happens. Yeah. So I don't think he gets any counters.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's not a cost.
Yeah, because you have to go through Felathar's whole ability before any other triggers happen.
If it was as an additional cost.
It sits on stack. The sacrifice occurs. Then the sacrifice is whatever sacrifice him's ability. And that
these guys get 2 counters. Branching Evolution. Okay, I guess it's another one I can play. I'll tap 3, taking 1 for a green. For Kodama the West Tree, come and tapped. Modify creatures I control have trample, and whenever they deal damage, I get to put in a basic tap.
Alright.
After that, I'll go to combat. My hunter can swing, and I want to get a basic. So I'll send this. Blunt Loner, you still have the highest, but everything is scary. Flippity flop, I don't want to draw your attention. Blunt Loner, I'm just going to send 7 your way in the air. When it attacks, I may sack a creature and put a 1/1 on it. Yeah, I'll sack the Spirit with flying and put 2 1/1s on it. So it'll be 9.
Damn.
9 in the air towards Blunt Loner. When it hits, I'll get a basic tap and I'll pass.
You also get to draw a card, don't you?
On your end step.
No, that's
non-tokens only. Yeah.
Okay.
On your end step, I tap 3 and tap that, and we'll mill the top 2 cards.
You're milling yourself?
Oh, Lord Lost.
Oh.
For sure. Sorry, I just searched up that basic. Let me shuffle and then I'll mill. Real fast, real fast.
I'm gonna go get water really quick. I'll be right back.
Top 2. Air type duty.
We got Sandstep Citadel and Reluctant Role Model.
Share color. Share color.
No, one's a land.
Land. Tap 4. The Flare of Light. Whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 on this creature. A +1/+1 counter on this creature. I draw a card. Dispel it.
Nice.
Maybe you get into a black-red deck, really change it up. Kid is here. Kid Spellslinger says good luck. Brody, I just sent you
Swing him over at Wiseman.
How are you doing, man?
Yep.
I'm gonna gain 2.
Respond to me.
He
Did I
gets a
miss anything?
counter. And I draw a card.
We're gonna do some Final Fantasy. I saw that Final Fantasy is live on Arena. We are going to do that.
That is really good.
Final Fantasy on Arena.
Dude's gonna fill up his hand.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, that card's in here as well. I love that card.
I'm gonna tap 3.
Because we had to delete all the scenes because we figured out what was going on with
Play Frank Sanity. Can't play at the beginning of each instant. Chair player mills X cards or X the number of cards put into the graveyard.
Read me.
Interesting.
I'm gonna attach this Wiseman draw.
I see.
And we will move to end step. Everyone will mill 2 cards.
Okay. 2 lands.
Yeah, 2 lands.
Skullspore Nexus, Fathom Mage.
Coming in from Rip and Ship. I have no real connection to it and I'm willing to part with it. Let me know if you're interested.
I did not mill any cards yet, so Fraying Sanity would not trigger.
But if I trigger it after Hope, wouldn't it?
I believe Fraying Sanity is an intervening if clause, meaning it doesn't trigger unless you met the milling requirements before the end step.
Yeah.
Since your commander does the milling on the end step, it doesn't do anything.
But if you were to grindstone me on any of the other turns, then Fraying Sanity would trigger.
Yes.
Alright.
Still a good card.
Yeah.
I'll look into it, but on that I'll pass my turn. Up.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. One, two, three. Trommel, Seymour's Butler. So that is the first creature to enter after tapping Yuna. So it will enter with 2 1/1 counters. And then 1, 2, 3. Abzan Falconer. Trommel will give it a 1/1 counter. And pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Alright, I'm going to play a Swan. I'm going to pay 7 for my commander. Enters tapped. Okay. I'll start off. I'm going to sacrifice Cathodian to Altar of Dementia, and I'm going to mill, since John has that curse, I'm going to mill you for 3. And when it dies, I'm going to add 3 colorless mana, and Rakdos, I'm going to exile 3 cards from my library. Conduit of Celebration, Woe Strider, Traitorous Greed. So I have 3 floating colorless, and 3 other mana. Okay.
Yeah, from what I'm reading, it does do that. Fraying Sanity will activate off of Hope.
So the problem I'm seeing is both of them trigger at the beginning of the end step, and because
like EDH Rec even has a Fraying Sanity as one of the cards for.
Well, that's because lots of people play it in that deck.
Well, I'm not using that just as that, but what I'm seeing.
Yeah, so there's Hope triggers off of the beginning of the next end step. Fraying Sanity triggers off of beginning of the next end step. So because that trigger has already passed, Fraying Sanity shouldn't see anything, or shouldn't do anything.
Well, wouldn't we get to stack them though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get to stack
right,
my
but there's
beginning
nothing
of the
to put that trigger on the stack is the thing. Fraying Sanity never saw anything milled when the trigger happened, so there's nowhere to put it on the stack.
Yeah.
Well, they mill X, where X is the number of cards, no matter what.
Yeah, so no matter what,
X is
so
0,
it automatically
it's going on the stack. It's still on the stack, even if X is 0. You're milling 0 cards.
Yeah,
but if
0
it's on the
is still
stack, he gets to stack
valid
it.
variable.
He gets to put Hope on the stack. You mill that many,
trigger.
and then X becomes more than 0.
It doesn't still trigger. It
Why
says...
can X not equal 0? It doesn't say anywhere X cannot equal 0, so it still go on the stack.
Oh, it doesn't say if. Okay, it doesn't say if.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Okay, if it said if, then it wouldn't trigger.
Yeah, no. It works how Blunt is saying.
Yeah.
All right. I stand corrected.
So he was supposed to mill 2 more.
On my end step.
On mine, that's what I'm saying. Because we played it differently.
Oh, right.
I mean, it's alright. It kind of passes. You can mill 2 more now. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So, I have these cards in exile, and I
Okay.
and a red, and I will cast Traitorous Greed, and Nalfeshni will see it and will copy it. I gain control of target creature until end of turn, untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn, and add 2 mana of any one color. So I'm going to take Kodama of the West Tree and the green proliferate guy. I forget his name.
Trommel?
Yes.
I didn't
I'm gonna
gain
take
one off
both.
that white, so I'm gonna game off that white. Played Rakdos, you said?
I did play Rakdos, yes.
Sorry.
So how big is Trommel? Drommel?
He's currently a 4/5.
Okay.
Kodama is a tree.
Well, a 2/3 with two 1/1 counters, if that matters.
Yeah. 2, 3. It doesn't really matter, but I like to try to be accurate. And what's his mana cost?
2 and a green.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
3. And then Kodama the West Tree. So that's a 3
Because
cost,
it checks
I
no
believe.
matter, it triggers, and the
Yeah,
trigger
agree.
checks
And
for
it's
it.
a 3/3.
It's not that it checks and then it triggers. The trigger checks
Okay.
for it.
3, 3. So I've gained control of both of them until end
That
of
was
turn,
what I was gonna say
and
next, but
add 2 mana
I
of
didn't
any
even
one
have to make that
color. So
argument.
I'm gonna choose to add 4 red because it was copied by Nalfeshni.
Both of those
I'm
enter
going
tapped,
to.
and I gain one for each.
They didn't enter. They were already on the battlefield.
Oh, he took them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I will use those 4 floating colorless. No,
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you sack a non-token creature? You sacked Cathodian, right? I draw a card.
Yeah, I
that's all.
sacked Cathodian.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
That's all. I just draw a card. Okay.
I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm going to cast Kami of Celebration from exile. It gets copied because of Nalfeshni. So I have a second one of these guys. It gains haste, and I sacrifice
How you
it
doing tonight, man?
on my end step, but that doesn't really matter. Okay. I will move to my combat phase. I will swing. Do you have any? You have flyers, Exemplar of Light, but your guy is big. Because you get counters on it when you gain life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just saying, there are other fields.
I know. I'm just looking at my options. I will swing.
I have a lot of life. Doesn't mean that all the punches to the face don't hurt.
I know. I'm just checking my options, man. So I'm going to swing Nalfeshni at Lord Loss, and I'm going to swing.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to see you in here, brother, joining us and just chilling out with
The
us, man.
Drummel guy at Wiseman John, and the Kodama also at Wiseman John. Not Lord Loss. Nalfeshni and Kodama at Lord Loss. Wiseman.
Oh, if you guys
Drummel
haven't
at
Lord
Wiseman
Loss,
John.
good ass
So you
book
now have a
series. Read
Kodama
it.
trigger.
Right,
Or
right,
this-
yeah. So I get to fetch a basic land. Put on the
Well,
battle.
it's damage. You get 2.
Oh, it's on damage. Yeah, I can't
it's on
block, so yeah.
My bad. I
4.
have
Well, yeah, I also can't block. I'll take 7.
So I exile top 2 cards from my library, and I may play them this turn. Unfortunate. A Swamp and Mayhem Devil. And then it hits. I fetch a basic land. Mountain. So, second main phase. Okay. Do I have anything for 1? I do not. I will pay 1, and I will equip Swiftfoot Boots onto Rakdos.
You pay the 1?
And, still in my second main phase, I'm going to sacrifice the copy of the Kami.
You pay the 1?
Pay the 1 for what? Ristic Study?
It was a Ristic Study joke, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to sacrifice all these 3
yeah, okay.
to Altar of Dementia.
Jesus,
so
right.
3,
That's
3,
where everyone has to put up with their ass
4.
sometimes.
I think I'll mill...
Tokens,
Uh,
right?
1 is a token, 2 of them are non-tokens.
If you hit John, it goes up from that 3 even more.
I'm gonna mill John 3, and then I'm gonna mill Blunt.
Hell yeah. I like that.
7.
Alright, so he has to mill 6 on his intern then.
I do have a unitrigger. No, because you're the one in control of it.
Yeah.
Damn, I lost some good cards.
And then, when those get sacrificed, 2 of them were non-tokens. No, wait. He doesn't care about tokens. He cares about mana cost. So 3, 3, and then 5. I'm going to exile 3, 3, 5. I'm going to exile 11 cards from Blunt's library.
Damn. Top of it?
Yeah, the top. And I can play them until my end step, but I don't really care about that.
Alright.
And now I will pass the turn.
So now it's another 6.
All right. And your Kami... Oh no, it hangs out.
The token of the Kami.
Damn, you got some good cards.
Alright.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do that to me? I haven't done shit to you, flippity flop. Also, on your end step, John, you mill 6. Yep.
Well, I did it because you've been milling us, so...
Upkeep.
Yeah, the 7. The 7 I get. The 7 hit hard enough, but the 11? I don't 65 cards. I think you hit me more than I've hit everyone.
I'll go
fair,
with the Coils.
but one of my wins is to exile people's library, so...
There's Descendant of Storms.
Got some good stuff in the exile, though, if you
In
want to
tax, I can pay 2 to do a thing. I'm just going to sack it. It doesn't matter.
Alright. Okay, 1 from entering.
I'll go to combat. Fuck, I don't know. I guess I'll send the Hunter towards... Fucking shit. Fuck.
Here comes.
I'll send the Hunter towards Blunt, and let's send Felithar towards Flippity Flop. On attacks, I'm going to sack Descendant of Storms, put 2 1/1s on everybody, and I'm going to draw a card. So, High Society Hunter is 11 coming at Blunt Loner, and this guy's 7 coming at Flippity Flop.
Alright, I can't block. Is that commander damage?
7 commander damage at Flippity Flop, yes. Sir.
Okay.
Main 2. What's the biggest thing around?
Physically,
highest toughness.
Rakdos has hexproof.
Yeah, that's alright. What's his toughness? 5?
5. Nalfeshni has 6 toughness.
6? Alright. Yeah, I guess my smallest is, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I'll tap 8, 2 of it being black. For Meat Hook Massacre, X equals 6.
Mm-hmm. Alright, damn.
I will respond.
Oh.
Alright.
So I'm going to sacrifice...
Is it going to be a counter or anything?
No.
Alright.
Just so you know, Blunt...
I do have to know all the creatures that died, because I gain life and draw cards for each.
Blunt, I feel like you've been missing that whenever you gain life, Exemplar of Light gets a +1 counter.
Yeah, I probably have been on whenever you guys put one in. Yeah.
All right.
I also should have drawn on each of y'all's turn as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to sacrifice Nalfeshni to Altar of Dementia, and I'm going
I'll
to
draw a card
mill
when you do.
Lord Loss for 4.
I would draw the card first, right? When it dies?
I believe so.
I think it's a cost on that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
So I'll
exile
draw the
the
card,
top
then mill
6
3,
cards.
is that right? Altar of Dementia is
You're
mill 3?
milling 4.
4? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then with
1,
Rakdos's trigger, I'm going to exile the top 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, still in response, I'm going to sacrifice Kami of Celebration and mill Lord Loss for another 3. And then exile 1, 2, 3.
Lord Loss, have you
4,
tutored at all
5.
this turn?
Nah. No tutorial.
And then, still in response, I'm going to sacrifice Rakdos to Altar of Dementia, put him in the graveyard, and I'm going to mill you for another 6.
Damn, he's doing some mill himself.
3, 4, 5, 6. There it is.
That's it for my response. All of these are exiled.
And then Wiseman and Blunt, how many creatures did you guys have die?
2.
2 each, so I'll gain 4. Were they all non-creatures or non-tokens? I'm sorry.
Yep.
So I'll draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I played a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in hand. I'm just going to move through phases. I'm pitching 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. Pass.
Upkeep. Draw. Oh, love it. Love to see it. Up 2 blues, 2 others. Go water crystal. Blue spells cost 1 less to cast. If an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they mill that many plus 4 instead. And tap 6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Each opponent mills cards equal to the number of cards in your hand.
Okay.
Oh, this is it actually. This is my infinite. Kind of. 1,
Potential
2,
infinite.
3. Tap. I'm a target. At least take someone out with me. I'm gonna target Wiseman, John. Wiseman, you mill the top 6 cards of your library if any share 2 colors. Any 2 share color, then you keep going.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1 green card. The rest are colorless.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Alright.
All lands and a green card.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Alright, and
Jesus.
that was pure luck right there. Alright, we'll go to instep. On instep, you'll mill that many cards plus 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck. We haven't even been doing Frank Sanity right either. It's put into your graveyard from anywhere.
Yeah, it's anyway. So you would
There's
have
a board wipe.
Yeah, so you would have
Right.
milled 2 more earlier.
Yeah,
Well,
and
we
Flippity would have
missed
milled a bunch. We all would have been milling a bunch.
Yeah.
No,
no, it's just
Sanity's
for him.
only the
Yeah,
enchanting
player.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it was everybody.
Yeah.
Damn, that's mean. That's mean as fuck.
Oh yeah, no, because it would have been 12 because it's double, isn't it? Where X is number yeah, mills
No,
X.
it's the same.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
he did 6 earlier, and then
so it would have been plus 4.
6 and then 10.
Yeah, so we did 10. He's okay.
Yeah. All right, someone in my chat said something. I was like, what did I do wrong? All right. Yeah, and then that's on instep, so it's your go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Pure Imaginative Rascal. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. All right. From the exile pile that I got before that board wipe, I'm going to play Shadowblood Ridge. I will
should have fucking hit flippity flop, bro.
pay
I should hit flippity flop. That's
1,
it's a lot
2,
easier to hit.
3, 2 in a red. I'm going to cast Take for a Ride, and I'm going to target that vampire of yours, Lord Loss.
Control on tap it against haste. Yeah, it's an
Yep.
11-9 right now.
11-9. All right.
Fine.
I
When it
will.
attacks, you can sack a creature and give it another 1/1.
So 11-9. I will go to combat, and I will swing it at you for 11, Lord Loss.
Swinging at me. All right. Yeah, I mean it's.
Oh yeah, appreciate you. It should have been
take
infinite
11.
though, because with
I'll just
Millstone, if I would have,
sack the
if you would have
trigger
hit
to path
two
it.
colors, the same colors,
And then you can
would've done
sack it
again.
instead to mill me. Or you can get the land.
And then if I would have
but
built
it
up
enters
a lot
tapped.
there, then it would have fucking
Um,
failed on the inset.
I will sacrifice it to Altar of Dementia.
Yeah.
And
I mill. Is it power? 11.
Yeah, power. So you'll mill 11.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I gain 1 life because a creature you control died. It didn't get exiled.
Yep.
Actually, it's another +4 from the water crystal.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit.
Liberty
1,
flop.
2, 3.
Me and you, us
Is
mills
it
gotta
mill?
stick
Yeah.
together.
2, 3, 4.
Of course. This is
Bunch
the
of
only
different-
mill card. The rest of it is trying to mill people out through exile with Rakdos. But anywho, I need
Bunch of
to
good cards.
get.
I don't know.
I need.
Yeah, so water crystal is if an opponent would mill. So yeah, if it's anyone. You guys still there? Or did y'all freeze?
I'm here.
2 black. I'm
oh
here.
yeah, you guys did freeze.
So I'm gonna pay another 2 and a black and cast from exile Victimize. I'm gonna sacrifice the Dalek Squadron to return from my graveyard to the battlefield Rakdos and Nalfeshni.
Ew.
I missed my
Yep.
trigger, but I gained a life off John's. I had to gain 2 off those.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I will pay 2, and I will cast from exile Blade of Selves. It gets copied with Nalfeshni, but I'm not going to do anything with it right now. And I'm going to pay a red, and I'm going to evoke Ingot Chewer. When it comes into play, I will destroy Grindstone.
Oh, dude, come on.
And then it'll sacrifice
dude, come
itself.
on,
I don't want to get knocked out.
I'm just gonna
by
knock
that.
you
I'm
out,
sorry.
bro.
It's true. When it gets sacked, I'll gain a life.
So Ingot Chewer, it'll sacrifice itself, and with the Rakdos trigger, I will exile. I'll exile the top 5 cards of Lord Loss's library.
Did you tutor at all this turn?
Nope.
Got some lands, Pest Infestation, Birds of Paradise.
All right.
Oh, Pest
And
Infestation.
that will be it for my turn. I pass.
All right, untap. Stuff, upkeep. Your rock card.
Note, these are stuck in exile.
I don't know. I guess I'll play Bajuka Bog as my land for a turn. I'll hit Flippity Flop's graveyard.
Understandable. Yeah. Glad I got my commander back before that happened.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he has his commander, but... All right, let's do 3 plains. Wait, no, not plains. Swamp, forest, and colorless. Let's do... All right, yeah, that leaves me some colors. Do I have other colors in here? Yeah. Swamp, forest, colorless. For Stalwart Successor, 3/2 menace, comes in tap. Whenever one or more counters are put on a creature I control, if it's the first time, put a counter on that creature. So it's a second instance. It's not like a +1. It's, you know,
interesting.
Weird rules. Oh, fuck. I feel like I need to draw a card. No, I probably shouldn't draw cards. I'll probably die. I think I'm gonna die no matter what. My library is gonna get empty. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. I guess.
About 20 cards there.
Yeah, I don't have a ton. I'll go 6 total. X equals 4 on March of the Canonized.
Both enter tapped.
It makes 4 1/1 vampires with lifelink. I told you I have all these things in here that make me the 1/1s. Vampires, lifelink, 1/1s. It stays in as an enchantment. So at my upkeep, if my devotion to white and black is 7 or greater, I make a 4/3 white and black vampire demon with flying. Watch out. All right, I have 4 of these guys. I will just go to combat. Flippity Flop, you have no blocks, right?
I have no blocks.
I will just send my 7/7 commander at you, but on attack, I will sack this vampire here. So
I've been
I'll get
wondering
2 counters on everybody twice. He'll go up to 8. He is 11 coming at you.
All right.
I've been wondering why you've been reaming my asshole whenever he's been reaming yours.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's just emptying my deck, so it doesn't really matter where.
I have not touched your deck.
Yeah, John is really on your deck, dude. You really need to get him off of the stick.
So yeah, 11 commander coming towards Flip Flop.
Yep.
I think I only did like 7 before. I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, it's at 18 right now.
All right, I was close, but that's all I got. I have a bunch of big tapped creatures now. I pass.
All right, upkeep. Go. Diane. You didn't tutor, did you?
Nah. I should make this clear.
Tap for 5. Bring my commander back out. Oh, accidentally did.
Getting +4. It's 3.
Tap for 4. And play Archive Time.
Who's milling 13?
I have a guess.
It's gonna be John.
17.
Oh damn.
It's gonna be 17.
But
and then at the end
it was expected.
Doubled. Or not doubled, but you'll
The
get
end step
another.
is gonna be 23. Yeah.
Wait, it's 13, so you 17 this time.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
I
20.
do have a trigger on this one. So I think this is how it works. I mill 17 and then vigor goes off.
Yeah,
Or does vigor go off as
you
part
mill.
of that?
No, you mill it all, and then he'll pop after the resolve is finished. Because you don't mill your next set until my end step.
Yeah. So you have deck prevention at least as long as that isn't in your hand.
Yeah.
Just don't draw it.
But you could also get exiled.
All right.
Practice.
And that'll be 10.
So
I'm
there's still the end step.
Yep.
That's probably deck, and then
So you'll do 17, yeah, then plus 4.
Back in.
That is so many.
Yeah. At least I know this deck works pretty alright.
Yeah. I mean, this deck is also doing quite well for its first game.
I just needed to draw my equipment, the new equipment that gives him my life total, and then just attack someone, and then they would have milled 50 on their instep. Or everyone would have milled 50.
Lifelink.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Also, John, sorry. It says you have that enchantment on you. Plus, y'all have been beating the fuck out of me anyway.
To be honest, people have not been targeting you enough.
Y'all have been targeting me way too much.
No, you have not been targeted nearly enough.
I'd say we've all been
Song
targeted
of
about as much as we
Dryads
should have been
on
targeted.
Fraying Sanity.
What's that?
It is now a forest.
Oh, cool.
Pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Okay, I'm going to play a swamp for turn. I'll pay 4. I'm going to equip Blade of Selves to Nalfeshni.
We're super dead.
Then I'm going to pay 3. Yeah, I'll pay 3. I'll cast Plague Crafter. Each player sacks a creature, planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card. So I'll sacrifice Plague Crafter. You cannot choose not to sacrifice a creature. I'll exile my top 3 with Rakdos.
Put back in.
Okay.
Oh, you guys all lose 1 whenever a creature that I don't control dies. So I think you all lose 3 there.
Okay.
Sure. I've not been counting that trigger. I forgot about it, but what are you gonna do?
All right. Then I'm going to pay 1. I'll cast from exile Hulk Burster Swarm. I cost 1 less for each creature I own it in exile and my graveyard, which is a lot. It enters tapped, and I get a copy.
Well, the graveyard's empty, right?
In exile and graveyard.
Oh, right. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I don't think that would trigger Water Crystal.
I have no milling yet.
Yeah.
So, I will move to combat. I'm going to swing Rakdos and Nalfeshni at Blunchener.
Oh, no. He,
on attack, Nalfeshni will
that into a,
trigger Myriad because of Blade of Selves, and there are 2 copies of it attacking
Song of the Dryads
John and
so
Lost.
It's a permanent list.
4 6s in the air.
What's hitting me?
So,
what's hitting me?
To Lost and John, you're taking 4 in the air. To Blunt, you're taking 10 in the air.
Alright.
6 of which is Commander.
Yes.
Alright.
After damage, but before the end of combat, I'm going to sacrifice these 2 copies of Nalfeshni to Altar of Dementia, and I'm going to mill Bluntener 8.
Blunt gender? Okay.
It's plus 4 each time. Okay, so...
No, it's opponent.
It does, yeah, only...
Oh, opponent then.
Okay. So I do 8?
Yes. I'm also going to... Rakdos is going to have Lord Loss exile the top 12 of his library.
Does that count as mill?
No.
No, mill's to the grave, yeah.
A lot of stuff.
And then... I will... Yeah. How many cards are left in your library, Lost?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Arcane Signet from Exile. Nalafeshni will copy it, and I will tap the token copy. I'll tap the token copy and Arcane Signet. 2, 3, 4. I will cast Whisper from Exile, and he also gets copied.
Oh, I'm sorry. You all lose another 2 when he sacks those things earlier.
Is it non-token?
No, any creature that you guys control does.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I gain 2. Gain that 4 life back. I'm sorry. It's the opposite way. When my creatures die, you guys.
Okay.
So no, you did. My creatures died. So gain back 2.
All right. Then, so yeah, I cast those. I'm going to sacrifice the copy of Whisper. You said you have 18 left in your library? 16? Okay. I'm going to sacrifice Huskburster and these 2 and the copy.
You only have to do 2 of them. 2 of them mills me 20. Oh, you only have 2 of them. Gotcha.
Yeah, these are 8 cost. So I'm going to sacrifice both of them to Altar of Dementia, and I'm going to have Lord Lost exile the top 16 cards.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
I thought you were going to
I'm going to have Bludgeoner
What the
mill
fuck are you
12.
saying, blunt gender?
Blunt loner?
Yeah.
My mind is seeing an I instead of an L.
Blunt loner.
Oh.
So
I thought you were saying
loner. So you
gender.
mill 12. Sorry.
Mill or exile?
You mill 12. I'm going to sacrifice Whisper the copy, and you're going to mill another 2. So that's 14.
I have a Deadly Dispute in my exile pile if you want to cast that right now, if you have enough mana.
I forgot to use my Signet land, so I have no more mana.
Alright.
And sadly, this Arcane Signet copy will sacrifice on my end step, and then I will pass.
I will draw no card, and I will die.
GG's, brother.
GG loss.
GG's.
Hey, you want to add me on Discord and play again sometime, man?
Yeah, it's just I think mine's just Lord Lost. Yeah, I'll add you.
Yeah, that's mine.
Dude had that ready.
Yeah, I have it ready.
Yeah. I got the OBS set up too. Here, wait.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and my turn.
Yep.
Wait, here. This is how I feel.
Sorry, man.
No, it's okay. I'm just kidding. That was a good one. That was really long, honestly.
That was.
Yeah, wrap it up and smoke a joint or something.
All right, enjoy.
That was a fun one.
Your deck did some cool stuff. Not gonna lie.
All right.
Big fire.
How many cards do you have left in your deck, John? Give me a friend request on Discord.
Yeah, I'm shooting.
6.
6. All right, I'm gonna mill you for 6. I'm gonna mill you for how many cards are in my hand, and then an extra 4, so it'd be 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have enough mana to play my commander. That'll be my turn.
Alright.
Draw.
GG.
Yeah, GG's, fellas. I'm gonna go smoke one. Have a good one. Peace out. Good game, fellas.
I'm about to head to the LGS after this.
I'll cast Yuna and pass.
Alright. Untap.
I'm a scoop.
Okay.
GG's, my only card in my hand was a counter, and his controller puts top 3 library into the grave. Didn't say please. Alright,
All
boys.
right.
It's been fun. Send me a friend request if you guys want. Y'all have my Discord. Thanks you guys for
All right.
joining me
Yep.
on the stream. You guys have a blessed one.